hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing today? Hello, one and all. Welcome to Football Nation. I am your host, Mario Manuel. Shout out to those of you who are in this chat area early. We've got Mad Steve, John, Brandy, April, Sam, Up in Class, Bob S., Michael Nesbitt, Ramsey, CMC, later. Of course, our main man here in Robert Zamora is in the house as well. Angela, what's going on? Lorinda, Dogsmack, Brent Loy, and Disc Golf. What's up, guys? How is everybody doing today? Another day, another beautiful day for football. This game is being held at Green Bay. This will be at Green Bay, which, funny enough, is actually where I proposed to my beautiful fiance, at Lambeau Field. I will show you guys those photos at some point down the road. We're not quite there yet, but we're building this relationship, right? All right, guys, we've made some changes. We've made some adjustments. We've got some stuff to talk about. Let's start today by taking a look at the playoff picture. We're going to take a look at the playoff picture. We know right now that the New Orleans Saints have been eliminated from the playoffs, but the Green Bay Packers are still fighting for positioning in the NFC. So we'll do a quick look over here. Shout out to the channel members. We're going to get to all of this here in a second as well, but the playoff picture has changed, so we're going to look over at the NFC side. Detroit Lions are sitting at 13-2. The Philadelphia Eagles are in number 2 in this division, in this conference. I should say number 1 in the division. LA Rams have moved up to number 3. And guess who fell out of the NFC playoff picture? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are out of the playoff picture right now. They are on the bubble. There's still a chance for Tampa Bay to get back into it. But the Atlanta Falcons, after their win yesterday, and after the loss from Tampa Bay to our Dallas Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons are now looking good in that division. Minnesota Vikings got a game coming up next week. All these teams have games coming up next week, but we've got the Green Bay Packers right now sitting at 6 over here. For them to catch up to the Minnesota Vikings, they have to win out the rest of the season, and the Vikings would have to drop a game between here and then, but they could find themselves in a better position. Now, really, what matters here for the Green Bay Packers is who's going to end up in 3rd or 4th, because when we look at the playoff picture from the NFC standpoint, right now the Green Bay Packers are going to be going up against number 3 if they stay at number 6. LA Rams are number 3, so we would have Packers at Rams for the first round of the wild card round of the playoffs. We'll see how all of this washes out by the end of the season, but we've got plenty left to talk about. So we got about 30 minutes until kickoff. How is everybody doing today? Shout out to you guys. I need 17 points from Tucker, says Sam. Sam, you know what, dude? I'll tell you right now, I'm in a worse spot. I need about 34 points from Josh Jacobs today, and it's possible, especially since the Green Bay Packers are expected to win by a landslide. 14-point favorites for the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Saints, massive, severe away road underdogs, and here is why. So, the New Orleans Saints. I have a picture of Derek Carr over here. This is something that I had from a while back. It won't be Derek Carr today. Instead, we will have Spencer Rattler as the main quarterback, at least the starting quarterback today for the New Orleans Saints. We'll see how long they keep Spencer Rattler out there, but he will be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints today. And the New Orleans Saints are coming into this game ranked the 23rd team in the NFL. They are averaging just 22.1 points per game, which is good for 18th in the NFL. They are 15th in yards per game. They are 14th in yards per play. And they are 18th in third down efficiency. So everywhere, every spot up here is 14 and down. So third down efficiency, yards per play, yards per game, and points per game. Nothing to be impressed about. And it gets worse when you add in the fact that Alvin Kamara is also going to be out of this game. I actually had Marquez Valdes-Scantling lined up as a starter for today, but Marquez Valdes-Scantling will also be out for today's game. So no Derek Carr, no Alvin Kamara, No Marquez Valdez-Scantling, obviously no Chris Olave, obviously no Rashid Shaheed, no Bub Means. Taysom Hill is also on IR. This Saints offense is just they've been decimated, guys. This Saints offense, the poor Saints, honestly, I kind of feel bad for the season that they've had. There was hope at the start of the season, especially when they got that big win early on against my Dallas Cowboys. Everyone was thinking that the Saints were going to come in hot. Then the injuries started coming in, and then we started piling on more injuries. And now this team is in a full-on spiral, both sides of the football. Here on the other side, you can see that on yards per game and yards per play, the New Orleans Saints rank 30th in both of those categories. So not looking good for today's game, especially when you're going up against a team like the Green Bay Packers, who on average put up 376 yards per game. And they've been outscoring a lot of teams. Obviously, they are a playoff team. They would clinch the playoff spot with a win today against the New Orleans Saints. Points per game allowed, I will say the New Orleans Saints at least one spot outside of the top 12, so 22.3 points per game is what they give up. That 2 points, those 0.2 of a point right there is the difference between having a winning record and a losing record. You give up more points than you score, you're going to lose games. Anyways, third down efficiency here, again, just outside of the top 12, sitting at 37.3% success rate to opposing offenses. What does that mean, guys? Let's talk about that one more time. I want to break it down so you guys are digesting the information I'm giving at you, and I'm not just spewing garbage out. I want you guys to absorb a little bit of this. Again, this defense for the New Orleans Saints, they allow 22.3 points per game. Yards per game and yards per play, they are bottom 3 in the NFL, coming in at 30th. They give up 376 yards per game. They give up 5.8 yards per play. So their third down efficiency looks a little bit better, but that is a small sample size. They give up a third down conversion to opposing offenses at a success rate of just 37.3%, which is pretty good, but it's still outside of the top 12 there. Red zone efficiency, I will say they have been pretty decent inside the red zone, giving up a touchdown to opposing offenses at a success rate of 51.2%. That is good for 8th in the league. So that is, in a nutshell, really quick right there, that was the quick and dirty, I guess, for the New Orleans Saints team as a whole. Now, their lineup today, there's some players on here that I'm going to have to omit from this lineup that I've prepared for you guys, but Spencer Rattler will be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. And so far this season, Spencer Rattler has completed just 69 passes, giggity, 706 passing yards, just 2 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Obviously, Derek Carr has had most of the snaps for this team. 279 throws for Derek Carr, meanwhile just 120 for Spencer Rattler, but that's because Spencer Rattler is obviously a fill-in quarterback. Now, normally, and there would maybe be a glimmer of hope for the New Orleans Saints coming into this one, but the New Orleans Saints offense will be playing without Alvin Kamara, and today we will have Kendre Miller as the starting running back for the New Orleans Saints. Definitely a step down or 2 or maybe even 3 from what Alvin Kamara is. Wide receivers for today for this New Orleans Saints offense. On number 1 wide receiver was supposed to be Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He did not even have a questionable tag coming into this game. All of a sudden, ESPN has ruled him out, so he is out for today's game, which means that Cedric Wilson will be the number 1 wide receiver for this team. Kevin Austin Jr. will be the wide receiver number 2, and Dante Pettis the wide receiver number 3. Jawan Johnson will be the main tight end since Taysom Hill is out for the rest of this season for the New Orleans Saints. And the offensive line is as follows. Left tackle, Talise Fuaga. Left guard for the New Orleans Saints offense will be Lucas Patrick. At center, we'll have Eric McCoy. At right guard here for the New Orleans Saints offense, it will be Cesar Ruiz. And then, of course, right tackle, Trevor Penning. That is the New Orleans Saints offense just in a quick nutshell there. If you can smell a snowstorm, and I bet you can bring that watching now number to over 1,000 tonight. I think we will, man. I think we will. Of course, I am competing right now with the Tom Grossies of the world, but that's okay. We are going to do our very best to get to where we need to go. Let's take a look here at the defense for this New Orleans Saints team. Left defensive end here will be Cameron Jordan. Now, Nathan Shepard had a questionable tag coming into this game. He has actually been ruled out, so there will not be Nathan Shepard lined up as your left defensive tackle. Instead, we will have Brian Breeze lined up over here. Right defensive tackle will be Colleen Saunders. Right defensive end will be Carl Granderson. Your linebacker core for today, Pete Warner at weak side linebacker, middle linebacker, Demario Davis. Best player on this defensive side of the football, without a doubt. Probably the best player on the field today, I would say, has to be Demario Davis for this team. And then, of course, Willie Gay is going to be the strong side linebacker there. Your two corners for this day, yes, his real name is Kool-Aid. This is Kool-Aid McKinstry as your left cornerback. Your right cornerback today will be Alante Taylor. And your two safeties is going to be Tyrann Mathieu and Will Harris for this team. Not a whole lot to talk about with this defense, guys. Again, this defense for the New Orleans Saints is slipping big time. Their offense, there's not a lot to brag about. There's not a whole lot of details we can get into here. I do have a head-to-head comparison that we can do to talk about the quarterbacks and the running backs and the wide receivers. You guys know how I do. But let's take a look at the home team and break down these Green Bay Packers, because I know that's who most of you guys are here to talk about today, isn't it? And I think most of you guys are here to watch the Green Bay Packers win this one. The Green Bay Packers, guys, they are coming into this game. NFL Network, NFL has them ranked as the number 6 team coming into Week 16. This is the final game of Week 16, and Week 17 is coming in hot. We will start Week 17 on Christmas, on Wednesday. Guys, my schedule for Week 17 is already out. I'm going to break another Football Nation record. I will do 8 live streams this week. The schedule is out, and we are doing a $200 giveaway this week for Week 17 because there was not a winner in Week 16. So I have put it up there. It is pinned at the top of the chat area, guys. If you guys want a shot at $200, you can go ahead and play this week's pick'ems. Anyways, let's continue. Let's talk about this Green Bay Packers team. So Green Bay Packers offense, 27.1 points per game. That is good for 7th in the NFL. They are 4th in the league when it comes to yards per game, 375.4 yards per play. They are 2nd in the NFL with 6.3. Big numbers there, guys. 7th in the NFL in points per game, top 5 in yards per game and yards per play. Where they slack off just a little bit for this Green Bay Packers offense is actually where it counts the most. Third down efficiency and red zone efficiency. On third downs, the Green Bay Packers convert their opportunities at a success rate of just under 38%. That is good for 15th in the NFL. And then when it comes to the red zone efficiency, the Green Bay Packers will score a touchdown when they find their way inside the 20-yard line at a success rate of just under 57%, which is good for 14th in the NFL. Now, if we look at the defensive side over here, if we look at the defensive side for the Green Bay Packers, this is actually a step down from where they were last week, but it's still green mostly across the board over here, although it's the light color green and not our deep green over here that you see. So starting to slip down outside of the top 10, but still top 12, outside of the top 7, but still top 12 right here. Points per game, this defense allows 20.5 points per game. Yards per game, they are 10th in the NFL. This defense allows 320 yards per game. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Saints are picking up 337 yards per game, 334 yards per game. So let's see which one gives. I'm willing to bet that the Saints do not pick up 334 yards in today's game. That is just my humble opinion. Yards per play allowed, 5.2 yards per play allowed. That is top 10 in the NFL. Third down efficiency, giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at a success rate of 35.7% there. And then, of course, red zone efficiency. They do give up red zone looks inside, just outside the top 20. You're right, sitting right there at number 20. Anything past 20th, you would see that color start turning orange or red. All right, guys, let's take a look at the offense here and break down the offense for this Green Bay Packers squad. Starting quarterback, guys, Jordan Love. You know him, you love him. You can't love to love. You can't not love love. Words are hard. Okay, 19th in the NFL when it comes to passing yards. Of course, all the other teams in the NFL have played. This number will jump up significantly. This is just based off of all of this week plus that. So 19th in the NFL, 2,953 passing yards as we enter Week 16. He has 23 passing touchdowns and 11 interceptions. All right. So, how about we take a look at the last 5 weeks of the Green Bay Packers? Jordan Love, last week against Seattle, 229 passing yards. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He hasn't thrown an interception in about 5 weeks, guys. The last interception that Jordan Love threw was against the Chicago Bears. Since that game, they've played the 49ers, the Miami Dolphins, the Detroit Lions, and the Seattle Seahawks. Only one of those teams is currently in the playoffs right now. That is the Detroit Lions, and the Green Bay Packers lost to them. What does that mean for the Green Bay Packers? Well, let's not count chickens just yet, guys. They are in the playoffs, but they are at the lower side of the table in the playoffs. We'll get to that in a moment here. All right, guys, let's stay. This game is also being broadcast on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN, and on Football Nation, wherever you guys want to watch it from. Anyways, guys, here we go. Josh Jacobs is the starting running back for this team. He has the 4th most carries in the NFL right now. 265 carries for Josh Jacobs. He's got 1,147 rushing yards. That is number 7 in the league. He's got 12 rushing touchdowns. He is what has been powering this Green Bay Packers offense. Now, Packers fans were sad to see Aaron Jones go, but when you see what Josh Jacobs has been able to do for this team, you got to get hyped up about Josh Jacobs. I was there, man. I was there in my head. I was thinking to myself, this is going to be the season for Josh Jacobs. And I guess I was right. All right, y'all, let's take a look at the wide receiver group here. We've got 3 talented wide receivers, and this must make it really difficult for Jordan Love to find who to throw the football to, since all of them could be wide receiver 1s in their own right. Jaden Reed going to be the wide receiver 1 for the Green Bay Packers on this left side for you guys. Romeo Doubs going to be the wide receiver 2 on the other side. And Christian Watson relegated to wide receiver 3. I say relegated, but all of these guys have had pretty good seasons so far. Tucker Kraft is the starting tight end for the Green Bay Packers. Luke Musgrave, Ben Sims, and John Fitzpatrick will be behind Tucker Kraft. And then, of course, the offensive line here for the Green Bay Packers. We will start with Rasheed Walker. Rasheed Walker will be the left tackle for the Green Bay Packers. Your left guard today will be Elton Jenkins. Your center for today in the Green Bay Packers squad is Josh Myers. Right guard, Sean Ryan, and right tackle is going to be Zach Tom. That is your Packers starting offense, and something tells me that this is going to be a blowout of a game. But if you're checked in for fantasy football purposes, you're going to want to stick around. Whoa, just refresh this page, and there are a lot of players who are listed out here for the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a look at it on the defensive side of the football. So, left defensive end today, ladies and gentlemen. Our left defensive end today will be Lucas Van Ness. Left defensive tackle, Kenny Clark. Right defensive tackle, Devontae Wyatt. And right defensive end, Rashawn Gary. All 4 of these guys are your normal starters for this Green Bay Packers 4-3 defensive front. All of these guys up front on this line right here, they're all good to go. No injuries on that defensive line. Where we see the first injury here is actually going to be at the weak side linebacker spot. So Quay Walker is out today, and Eric Wilson is filling in for Quay Walker. So weak side linebacker position, we're going to be shifting the second string middle linebacker into the starting role here at weak side linebacker. Edrin Cooper going to be the middle linebacker. He is good to go. He is healthy. And Isaiah McDuffie, he is good to go. He is healthy. So one injury in the core of this 4-7 defense. Where it gets bad is on the secondary here. So when we look at the corners and the safety spots, Jair Alexander is out, so Carrington Valentine will be filling in there at cornerback. And on the other side here for actually your safety or your corner on this side, Keyshawn Nixon is good to go. Let me just take another look here. Yes, Keyshawn Nixon is good to go. He is available. What we're going to be missing is our free safety, Evan Williams, or our strong safety, Evan Williams, and Javon Bullard is also out. So we're going to see Omar Brown filling in at that strong safety spot. Corey Ballantyne might get a couple of looks, and Kerrigan Valentine will also get a couple of looks as well. Our other safety for today will be Xavier McKinney, and he is good to go. All right, guys, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. I feel like I ran through that pretty quick. Can the Saints win? Is Paul asking. Paul is asking. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. I will leave that up to you guys. Guys, the Green Bay Packers are in the playoffs right now. This is what the playoff picture looks like in the NFC. The Green Bay Packers are sitting at number 6. They would be playing a away game in the wild card round of the playoffs if the season were to be over right here, right now. This is how it's sitting. Now, if the Packers win this game, they're still going to sit in 6th spot right there. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here when we zoom out. When we zoom out, this is the bubble. These two teams are trying to get in right now. They're sitting at 8-7. The Green Bay Packers right now are at 10-4. The Washington Commanders got that win. They're sitting at 10-5. If the Green Bay Packers lose this game, let's see what happens to this 6-7 spot and see which one of these guys, if either of them, will be forfeiting that spot. So the Washington Commanders still haven't clinched. The Green Bay Packers still have not clinched. You'll notice that the LA Rams and the Falcons also have not clinched. The only ones that have clinched are the ones that have the gold lettering under their records. On the other side in the AFC, we do have 5 teams that are in for sure. And same situation over here. The bottom 2 at 6 and 7, it is still up for grabs, guys. And the teams that are looking to get in, there are teams who are looking to get in right now. Those are the Colts, the Dolphins, and the Bengals. All 3 of which are 1 win behind our Denver Broncos. I guess 2 wins behind the Denver Broncos. But the Bengals play the Broncos in Week 17, and then the Broncos have to face the Broncos have a divisional matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, so that'll be tough for Broncos to stay in the playoff contention. Given their schedule, they're going to have to show something special, and Sean Payton is really going to have to get the best out of his football team over the next 2 weeks. On the other side, in the NFC, most of the teams have officially been eliminated now. No more besides the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that have a remaining chance mathematically to get into the playoffs here. On the other side, guys, let's take a quick look at the AFC playoff picture. Chiefs would be getting that bye week right away. We'd have the Ravens at Texans. We'd have the Chargers at Steelers, and then the Broncos at Bills. This will also, as I said, will be changing as the season moves forward, guys. So there's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm looking forward to bringing this to y'all as we move forward this season. All right, guys, quick shout out to all of our channel members. I want to give a quick shout out to the VIP level right here, our championship channel members. We've got Denise Taylor, welcome, a new championship channel member. Felipe, also on the list. JT, Crystal Padilla, Lou Hefner, and Val, all of our channel members at the championship level. Thank you guys, the VIPs. I also would love to celebrate these guys right here at the touchdown level. That's why you see these referees going touchdown. Shout out to all of our channel members here, especially championship level and touchdown level. Action Man, Isaiah, Peter, Rayzilla, Robert Zamora, and Shiva. Really, really appreciate you guys. Another quick shout out to our channel members who have been here for at least a month. I took this today. This is the First Down VIP list. These are the ones who are here by choice, the ones who want to be here, not the ones who were gifted the membership, and they have been here for at least 30 days. Shout out to all of you guys. I hope that you can see your name. This is alphabetical. I want you guys to know that I really, really appreciate your support, man. I want to do this week in and week out. I want to keep giving you guys your shout outs. So a lot of names. I can't read all of these, but I hope you find your name. Love you guys. And then, of course, man, y'all have made this one absolutely crazy. This is all of our new channel members. You're going to need a magnifying glass. I don't know how far in you can zoom in on your screen, but this is all of the new channel members here for Football Nation. We'll see how many of these channel members decide to join Football Nation and become part of the pack with us after their 1-month trials are up. There are a few of you guys who are on this list. A few of you guys who are on this list right now. Bop It continuing to add to the pile right now. Man, that's pretty wild. Thank you, Bop It, for those 5 memberships. Appreciate that. So these are all of the new memberships. Thank you to Bop It. Thank you to Silent. Thank you to David Parker. Thank you to all of you guys who have been helping support this channel for the entirety of this season. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, quick look over here. Quarterback comparison before we get to kickoff. We got about 10 minutes before this game kicks off. Got about 10 minutes before this game kicks off, and it looks like a good chunk of you guys are going for the Green Bay Packers today, or at least you think they're going to win. Snowing in Green Bay. It is cold in Green Bay. I don't see any snow on the field right now, but it's what exactly is a Bop It? Have you never played the Bop It game? Wade Tuckness? Anyways, not important. Not the point here. The point What I have behind me, let's not confuse anybody, is the quarterback comparison. Now, of course, it is not fair to compare Spencer Rattler to Jordan Love based off of just volume alone. Number of passes, number of snaps, number of games played. Jordan Love has been in all season, -1 game. Spencer Rattler has played like 3 games. So just putting that out there. Anyways, Jordan Love, 2,953 passing yards. He has 75 rushing yards. He's also got 24 total touchdowns, guys. 24. 11 interceptions to go with that. Completion percentage for Jordan Love. This is the one stat that we can actually compare side by side, and it's pretty obvious that Jordan Love is the more accurate quarterback. Also, given the fact that Jordan Love has played 4 times as many games as Spencer Rattler, it is mind-blowing to see that Spencer Rattler has already been sacked 14 times compared to Jordan Love, who's only been sacked 11 times. And, of course, the passer rating speaks for itself. Jordan Love, 98.5 passer rating to Spencer Rattler's 73.1. Of course, it is a team sport, so we can't just compare quarterbacks. Let's take a look here at the wide receivers. This is all the wide receivers. Yes, even the injured ones. Yes, including injured quarterbacks that have contributed to this. So the New Orleans Saints, guys, the entire wide receiver core for the New Orleans Saints, on average, they pick up about 210 receiving yards per game. They get targeted a significant amount here. They get 31, almost 32 targets per game. They play from behind a lot, so that's not surprising. Average yards per reception, that's actually really good to see. That they average 12.4 yards per reception, and they're a top 3 team in that category. That means that they are taking deep shots, and when they had Rashid Shaheed healthy and Chris Olave healthy, both of these guys that you see on the left-hand side of your screen, when these guys were healthy, the offense was a lot more efficient. Now with both of them out of the picture and Alvin Kamara out of the picture, who is also a great pass catcher, I don't know what to expect, or unfortunately, I do know what to expect out of this Saints offense coming into today. And the answer is not much. Now, if I'm wrong, that's fine because I'm not a Packers fan. If I'm right, that's fine because I'm not a Saints fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. My team is already out of it. I'd like to see a little bit of mayhem here, but of course my fiance is a Green Bay Packers fan, so I'm rooting for the Green Bay Packers silently. All right, guys, here we go. Receiving yards per game allowed. The Green Bay this is the receiving yards. This is the receiving category, excuse me. Receiving yards per game for the Green Bay Packers. They rank 11th in the NFL. Not that big of a difference between 20th and 11th, just 21 yards difference through the air. But they don't need to throw the football very often, so there aren't a lot of targets and there aren't a lot of receptions per game that happen with the Green Bay Packers when they can turn around and just hand off the football to Josh Jacobs time and time again, where they have been very successful. Average yards per reception, and they do have their starting quarterback, and they do have all of their elite wide receivers. So I expect this to maintain. I expect this to uphold. And touchdowns per game, this football team, the Green Bay Packers, are a top 7 team, averaging almost 2 touchdowns per game. What is up, Sparky? What is up, Brandy, CMC, Isaiah, Bop It? Tori's in the house. Saints are going to be so hurt after getting beat up by the cold. They're finished, says Tori. Harvey checking in. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Harvey. I appreciate that, my friend. Mohican Machine still in the house. What's up, Mohican Machine? Welcome back. All right, guys, how about the running back comparison with 5 minutes left to go in this one? Now, again, New Orleans Saints. They are 11th in the NFL. They're actually top 12 in all of the rushing categories, which is refreshing to see. The problem with that is you see this picture of Alvin Kamara on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, Alvin Kamara is out. So there will not be Alvin Kamara for this Saints offense here. Lots of missing pieces for the New Orleans Saints, including their run game. Instead, we are going to see probably a combination of running backs here for the New Orleans Saints. It'll be Kendre Miller, Jamal Williams, and Jordan Mims filling in for Alvin Kamara. Maybe Jamal Williams will step up. Maybe we'll see some retro Jamal Williams coming into this game, but who knows? Jamal Williams, he played with the Lions, didn't he? He was with the Lions about 2 years ago. I think that's what happened. Jamal Williams moved down here. We saw movement. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened right there. So Jamal Williams came in from the Lions a couple years ago. He's going up against an old division rival. Let's see if he gets angry at the green and gold today. Anyways, rushing attempts per game, 10th in the NFL. Obviously, when you got Alvin Kamara, you're going to hand the football off a lot. Rushing yards per attempt, top 12. Rushing touchdowns per game, over 1 touchdown per game on the ground is what they average. Let's see if they can pick that up against this Packers defense. And then, of course, rushing yard percentage. 37% of all of their yardage comes from the rush. The other 63% comes through the air and by penalties. On the other side, the Green Bay Packers running game is very solid with our boy Josh Jacobs over there on the right-hand side of your screen. Green Bay Packers rushing yards per game, 144. That is the 4th most in the NFL. Rushing attempts per game, they are top 7 there. They hand off the football. They play from in front. There's no need to air it out. So all of these categories here, when it comes to rushing yards per game, rushing attempts per game, yards per attempt, and rushing touchdowns per game, the Green Bay Packers are at the top right there. They are top 7 in all of those categories. When it comes to rushing yard percentage, 38.5% of their total yardage comes from the run. The rest of it comes through penalties or receptions. All right, guys, how's everybody doing out there? Great to see another Effin' Nation game. What's up, Mr. Green? Welcome back. What's up, Danger, checking in? Can we watch the whole game from here? Someone fill in our boy there and explain to him what is going on, guys. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's take a quick look at the defense for these two teams. The defensive comparison with about 3 minutes left to go before we get to kickoff, guys. A quick look at the New Orleans Saints. Yards allowed per game for New Orleans. They are giving up quite a bit, 20th in the NFL. They slipped down here both in rushing and passing. They are bottom 7 in both those categories. 15th in turnovers forced. Not anything impressive. Where they do make up some ground is, of course, on the sack category. 12th in the NFL. They've picked up 37 sacks coming into this game. On the other side, there's not that much separation, mind you, between 12th and 7th. Not even 3 numbers, but a couple of teams are tied for 7th right here with 40 sacks coming into this week. Yards allowed per game, the Green Bay Packers only allow 320. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Saints put up 334 on average. I don't think they'll hit that number today. I think the Green Bay Packers will improve in this stat category as well. Rushing yards allowed per game, 105. I think they'll improve in that category since there's no Alvin Kamara. I could be wrong, but that is my assumption. Passing yards allowed per game, man, honestly, guys, and y'all can call me crazy, I would be surprised if the New Orleans Saints scored more than 7 points today. And I would be shocked if the New Orleans Saints scored more than 7 points today. When it comes to turnovers forced, the Green Bay Packers are a top 5 team at getting the football back. And when it comes to sacks, they're still a top 7 team at getting to the quarterback. I think they're going to end up with 3, 4, maybe 5 sacks today for the Green Bay Packers. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think about everything we have talked about? Who will win this game? Immortal Lord Thumper, welcome to First Down, my friend. Welcome back, homie. Good to have you in here. All right, guys. So, again, a quick nutshell. Bird's eye view. New Orleans Saints ranked 23rd in the NFL. That is by the NFL Network. That is not my own personal opinion. That is what they're ranked by the NFL. The Green Bay Packers, on the other hand, they come into this game ranked number 6th in the NFL. I think there's a pretty big discrepancy and pretty obvious who should win this game. But you know what? Some teams are out here just to play wrecker, just to play the team that wants to mess things up for everyone. Anyways, guys, we are going to be doing pick'ems again. This was Week 16's pick'ems. Week 17 pick'ems are officially out, guys. If you want a shot to win Week 17's pick'ems, guys, if you want a shot to win $200 this week, we're doing a $200 giveaway. Let's go ahead and plug that into the chat right now. Click on that link, submit your pick'ems, guys. And Week 17 is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game right now with the New Orleans Saints versus the Green Bay Packers. I hope you guys are ready. Kickoff is in about 60 seconds. Let's see what happens right now. By the way, it is free to play, guys. It is absolutely free to play. Last week, we had 117 entries. Not one person won. It was originally a $100 giveaway, but since nobody won last week, we're rolling in the prize money into this week. So now it's doubled up, guys. Double or nothing. $200 in the pot right now. If you guys get all 16 games right, you'll be eligible for a shot at that prize. And if you're the only one to get them all right, then you will win $200 cash. More water, more water, more water. All right, guys. Players starting to take the field. We are lined up for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. This game is on ESPN and on ABC. 7 subscribers away, says the Disc Golf. We are 7 subscribers away from 19.5, but that's not what's important to me. What is most important to me is that you guys enjoy yourself for this game, guys. New Orleans Saints wearing white, all white uniforms for New Orleans. Green Bay Packers wearing their green jerseys and gold pants. Kickoff from New Orleans to Green Bay. Here we go. Green Bay gets the ball to start. They will bring this one up to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, down at about the 36. That'll bring up a first down coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. Let's bring up the drive chart for you guys. I'm going to have information and data coming in right now. Let's start the quick Q&A, guys. So I've got y'all's opinions right here. Saints versus Packers. Looks like you guys think that the Green Bay Packers will win this game. I'm with you guys. How about we find out what y'all think? Will the Packers score on opening drive? 1st and 10 coming up. Will the Packers score on opening drive? 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. We've got a shotgun. We got a pro set formation with Tucker Kraft in motion. There's a snap and a toss to the left-hand side. Looks like Jaden Reed will get around the edge, picks up a couple yards. That brings up a 2nd down. Looked like a gain of about 6 there. Let's refresh this and see if we can't get the live chart up. Here we go. 2nd down and 5 coming up here. Thanks for helping us get to that 19-501, guys. And we'll get the information on the right-hand side for fantasy football purposes up here momentarily. So 2nd down and 5 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. For the Green Bay Packers, excuse me. Green Bay has the football, shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Motion on the field from Jaden Reed again on 2nd down and 5. There's the snap. Hands this one off. A loss of a yard on that play. Goes backwards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 as Josh Jacobs gets brought down by Jordan on that play. 3rd down coming up for Green Bay. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Mario went up to 200. Great job. Here's the snap, guys, on 3rd down and 6. Flags coming in on that 3rd down and 6. Looks like it's going to be maybe a false start. Let's find out what the officials have to say. It's going to be against the defense, guys. That'll be a neutral zone infraction against the New Orleans Saints. Jordan going to be flagged for that one. Green Bay gets 5 yards on the assist. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Green Bay Packers. Football goes up to the 46 now. Neutral zone infraction there committed by the New Orleans Saints. 3rd down and 1 coming up for Green Bay. Here we go, guys. Green Bay on the march now. Can they pick up this 1st down? 70% of you guys voted that Green Bay would score on this drive. Let's see if you guys are right. We've got ourselves a single back formation from the 46. A toss to the right-hand side. Josh Jacobs turns the corner, drops the shoulder, picks up the 1st down. 1st down, Green Bay. So the Green Bay Packers pick up that 1st down up to the 49-yard line for Josh Jacobs on the 3-yard run. Let's bring up today's stats. This information on the right-hand side is a little outdated, so we'll get you guys today's numbers. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Happy Monday. Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys, is the spread for today's game. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are ready. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 from the 49. A toss to the left this time. Josh Jacobs finds a couple of gaps there. He goes forward, picks up about 7 or 8 yards. Call it a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down. So a 7-yard gain around the left-hand side for Josh Jacobs. That will work for the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs, guys, 430 rushing yards in the first quarter of games. Pretty insane, guys. 48% they run the football. 48% of the times they run the football. That is the 2nd highest in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers. 44-yard line on 2nd down. There's the snap. Love looks right, throws right. Making a man miss is Josh Jacobs, the 40, the 35, going towards the 30, down at the 33. Another 1st down for Green Bay. 1st down, Green Bay Packers. Let's go, says Michael Nesbitt. What's up, Michael Nesbitt? What's going on with you guys in the chat? If this is your first time watching, say hello, guys. Let me know what's going on with y'all. First time? Say hello. I'll give you guys your shout out. All right, guys, here we go. We've got ourselves a shotgun formation from the 33-yard line after the pickup there by Josh Jacobs, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. There's the throw. There's the catch. Tucker Kraft, a gain of about 12 on that one. That is good for a Green Bay Packers. First down, another first down for Green Bay, and we are 1 yard shy of the red zone. Second time for a Randy. What's going on? First time viewer for Ron. What's going on, Ron? Pats forever. What's going on, Pats Forever? I see you guys out there in the chat area. Rango the Lizard, I see you. What's up, guys? Immortal Thumper, you're not new, bro. I've seen you before. Welcome back, man. Here we go, guys. We've got a single back formation. One receiver left, one on the right. Motion on the field from Christian Watson. This will be another handoff. Josh Jacobs around the right. The 10, the 5, a nasty stiff arm there. That is good for a first down, Green Bay Packers. And we are inside the red zone on this drive. Just like that, a slow, methodical drive gets the Green Bay Packers up to the 1 yard line here. I've had too much apple juice, says Brandy. It's eggnog season, Brandy. It's eggnog season. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, one and all. Green Bay Packers on the 1 yard line. Shotgun formation, ladies and gentlemen. We got motion on the field to the right-hand side. There's the snap and a handoff. Jacobs up the middle. Does he get it? No. Second down and 1 coming up. He's stuffed there by the New Orleans Saints defense. So a second down and 1, 9:51 left to go. It's a second and goal from the 1 yard line. Less than 10 minutes left to go. The clock is hot. Clock is ticking. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Buckle up, guys. We're going to have some fun today. We got a good trivia quiz for y'all, too. I made some changes. Drankisha, what's going on? Welcome back. Here we go. Second and goal, shotgun formation here from the 1 yard line. Jordan Love takes the snap, tosses forward. Reed will go down. No, Dontavian Wicks will be the one who gets the football, and that's a loss of 1. So a third down and 2 now coming up after the loss of 1. Third down. Third down coming up here for the Green Bay Packers, guys. Third and goal from the 2. A short toss underneath, forward pass there for Jordan Love. It was a loss of 1 on the play. Third down and 2 coming up for Green Bay with 9 minutes left to go in the first. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Love looks right, pump fakes, dumps off. The catch is made. Dontavian Wicks, touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Green Bay gets the touchdown, 2 yard touchdown reception. Dontavian Wicks with the catch right there. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And the score is now 6-0. All right, guys, touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. The score is now 6-0. After that score there, the extra point attempt coming up for the Green Bay Packers here as well. What's going on, Football Nation and friends? Those of you who have yet to join the nation, we look to have you guys immigrate from wherever you're at into our nation, our Football Nation immigrants. Welcome. All right, guys, I'm the son of 2, by the way. First generation American. The extra point attempt is up, guys. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 7-0. Green Bay Packers with a very slow, methodical drive. It worked out very well there for the Green Bay Packers. That drive for Green Bay, 4 passes, 6 rushes, 58 yards. Took 6 minutes and 19 seconds off of the clock there. 6:19 taken off the clock there. And they finished that drive with 6 points. Let's take a look here at the Green Bay Packers and talk about what we've seen out of their players. So, Green Bay Packers offense, guys, as we go into this commercial break. The Green Bay Packers offense put up 58 yards on that drive, and those 58 yards were broken up like this. So, Jordan Love has completed 4 of 4. He's 100% from the field today. 4 of 4 passes completed, good for 24 yards. He does have a passing touchdown. The catch there was made by Dontavian Wicks. So, it was a 2-yard touchdown grab, but the previous play right before that one was a loss of 1. So Dontavian Wicks, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 1 yard, good for 1 touchdown. Jordan Love, 4 targets, 4 completions on 4 attempts, 24 passing yards, 1 touchdown. He has 6 fantasy points today. Josh Jacobs has been doing some pretty good work, averaging just under 6 yards per carry. 5 rushing attempts today for Josh Jacobs, good for 29 yards. He's got 4 fantasy points today. He also has 1 target, 1 reception, good for 11. Tucker Kraft, the other wide receiver who has yardage here today, got the catch there. Tucker Kraft is leading this wide receiver group, or these pass catchers, in total yards right now. Of course, small sample size, but Tucker Kraft, 1 target, 1 reception, good for 12 yards. We have yet to see the New Orleans Saints offense hit the field. When we do see the New Orleans Saints offense hit the field, it will look like this. So the New Orleans Saints offense, guys, going to be a little bit beat up. When we see them take the field, this is who we expect to see. Spencer Rattler will be the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. We will not have Alvin Kamara. Instead, it will be Kendre Miller or Jamal Williams in this running back spot here for the New Orleans Saints. Your pass catchers, I had Marquez Valdes-Scantling lined up here as the wide receiver 1. He is actually out. So Cedric Wilson will be in on that side. Dante Pettis will be the wide receiver 3. And, of course, Kevin Austin, instead of who you normally expect here for the Saints offense, will be there as well. So Rashid Shaheed on IR, Chris Olave on IR, Taysom Hill on IR. This Saints offense is decimated. We've also got Derek Carr out and Alvin Kamara out. So bunch of new names that we're going to be calling today. I see that $10 super chat that came in from our boy David Parker. What is up, David Parker? Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Fist bumps to you, bro. David Parker, one of our biggest super fans on this channel. I appreciate you, David. All right, guys, here is the return. We get up to the 30, the 35. New Orleans Saints now have the football. They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. They're going to call it the 34, first down coming up for New Orleans. Where is Drew Brees, says Mohican Machine. No Drew Brees. Not today. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I actually do have a fun fact about Drew Brees that I should drop into the trivia quiz. But we won't be covering any more Saints games for the trivia quiz. Anyways, we'll do it for off-season content. 34-yard line, empty backfield to open up for New Orleans. 1st and 10 from the 34. Spencer Rattler takes the snap. He looks left, changes his mind, scrambles, goes forward up to about the 40, 41-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down on the 7-yard scramble. 2nd down and 3 coming up for New Orleans. 2nd down and 3 coming up for New Orleans. Guys, who's going to be in this year's Super Bowl? What do y'all think? Here we go, guys. Single back formation here. We got a single back formation from the 40-yard line on 2nd down and 3. A handoff to Kendre Miller goes for 4 yards. And that is 2nd down and 3. A conversion of 4 brings up a 1st down for New Orleans. 1st down for the Saints. How many Saints fans do we have out there? Bills, Lions, I like it. Packers, says Mohican Machine. Merry Christmas to you, Troy. Gino checking in saying Commanders off-season content I'm going to have for some fantasy football. You'll get them, Brandy. Here's the snap on 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Play action, screen play underneath. Catch is made by the tight end. Left-hand side as he switches the football and picks up about 12 yards. That is good for a big 1st down there for the New Orleans Saints. 1st down, New Orleans. Another 1st down. Back-to-back 1st downs on those plays, guys. That was Foster Moreau on the left-hand side who picked it up for 12 yards. First pass completed there for Spencer Rattler. First pass of the day for Spencer Rattler. It's a 12-yard gain to Foster Moreau on the left-hand side. We are now in Green Bay Packers territory at the 43-yard line. There's the handoff here. Kendre Miller gets the carry. That will be about a gain of 1. They'll call it no gain. 2nd down and 10 coming up for New Orleans. 2nd down and 10 coming up for New Orleans. I don't know what the fleur-de-lis would be called. Anyways, I was trying to put that up. If you guys are out there and you're a Saints fan, drop your colors, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 43-yard line. New Orleans with the football. That is another handoff here. This time it looks like it's going to be Jamal Williams on the carry there. So Williams gets the carry, a gain of 3 on 2nd down and 10, brings up a 3rd down and 7. Scrolling by at the bottom, we've got more numbers for y'all. Scrolling by at the bottom, I've got more data. Hopefully, I'm hoping, fingers crossed if that's accurate. If it's not, I'll have to fix that up. I know our season is over, but go Cowboys, says Scuda. What's up, Scuda? Eagles got plucked by the Commanders. 3rd down and 7 from the 40-yard line. New Orleans with the football. Spencer Rattler, empty backfield. Looks left, throws it just a little bit too hard. Incomplete pass on 3rd down. Brings up a 4th down here for the New Orleans Saints, guys. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Apologize for having that one open so much. What do y'all think, man? Can the Green Bay Packers make the Super Bowl this year? We got a 4th down and 7 coming up. It looks like the punt unit is going to come out here for the New Orleans Saints. The punt unit is going to come out here for the New Orleans Saints. I expect the Green Bay Packers people, haters actually, to come out here and smash that no. Here we go, guys. 4th down and 7. Wow. They were lined up to go for it. So 4th down and 7 from the 40-yard line. The New Orleans Saints lined up to go for it. Looks like there is flags. There are flags on this play here. False start against the Saints offense. That will back them up. 4th down and 7 becomes 4th down and 12. Nice try, guys. Nice try, New Orleans. You're not going to get the Green Bay Packers that easily. All right. All right, y'all. We are live, guys. We are in San Antonio, Texas. I am in my home office right now, just hanging out in our spare bedroom. I've converted into a YouTube studio. I'll show you guys what all that looks like also during the offseason or maybe even during our member-only live streams. Don't believe we'll have one this week, guys, or maybe if we do, it will be on Christmas after the games. Signal the fair catch on the punt here, guys. The Green Bay Packers are going to start this drive at the 9-yard line is where the back judge will drop his beanbag, and the offense will come out here for the New Orleans Saints. So, for the Green Bay Packers, during the kick, a holding against the Green Bay Packers. That'll be half the distance to the goal, guys, and that will back up the Green Bay Packers to the 5-yard line. So a long field to go here for Green Bay. Long field to go here for Green Bay. Nice punt flag on Green Bay, says Micah Kimbrough. All right, guys, those of you who are checking into this channel right now, welcome one and all. Let's take a quick look at the playoff picture, shall we? We're going to take a quick look at the playoff picture just as a whole right now. And this is what it looks like as of today. So I might have to adjust some of these numbers scrolling by at the bottom. The numbers that you see up top are actually the correct numbers over here. You'll zoom in on that if you want to see the actual numbers, and I will update this at some point during this live stream. I will get that corrected for you guys. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is this is currently the playoff picture as it sits right now. If the season were to end today, or even if the Green Bay Packers win, or even if they lose, I'm pretty sure they would stay in the exact same spot. This isn't going to change after today's game. Kansas City Chiefs are 14-1. They are at the top of the table. Buffalo Bills sitting at 11-3. Steelers, actually, that'll be 12-3 after this week, so that's another update that I got to make here. Steelers 10-5. They're first in the AFC North. Houston Texans 9-6 right now. They're first in the AFC South. There are two teams that have not clinched playoffs yet in the AFC. They're down here. It's the Chargers and the Broncos. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about this right now, it is because we are in the middle of a commercial break, guys. When we get back from the commercial break, we will have a 1st and 10. Green Bay will have the football. It will be a 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. So this is a zoomed out picture of the playoffs for both sides, guys. This side will eventually end up facing this side in the Super Bowl, but not until then. When we get into playoffs, it'll be all AFC games. It'll be all NFC games on the other side. That is how playoffs work. That is why we have the two brackets. And if we look at those two brackets, guys, the AFC playoff picture is shaking down this way. Chiefs at the top of the table. Right now, Texans and Ravens fighting it out the way it sits right here, but we don't know what is going to happen. Will the Texans remain number 4? Or will they drop enough games? They've clinched already. They can drop enough games, and the Indianapolis Colts can squeak in right there and get that number 4 spot if they just drop the football. And if they end up dropping, say, to number 6 or number 7 instead, they would likely end up playing the Buffalo Bills or the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is how this breaks down, guys. You can zoom in to see the positions where everyone is at. This is who will be facing who. Let's get back to it. 1st and 10 from the 4-yard line. Green Bay Packers with the football. Here's the snap, dropping back. And in his own end zone, Jordan Love gets flushed out to the right. Will wind up and throw intended for Josh Jacobs. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 from the 4. All right, guys. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 4-yard line for the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay has the football. If you're in here for fantasy football purposes, guys, put your fingers on the screen. You can zoom in over here and see all of the stats as the game unfolds. We've got ourselves a 2nd down and 10 from the 4. Motion on the field from Christian Watson with 2 receivers on the right. Watson alone on the left. There's a handoff, and this time Josh Jacobs will push the pile forward, picking up about 4 yards on that play. Call it a 3rd down after the gain of 4. 3rd down and 6. Football up to the Green Bay Packers 8-yard line. That was a team tackle there by Harris and Turner on the stop. All right, guys, no huddle offense here. 3rd down and 6 coming up from the 8-yard line. Green Bay Packers back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Showing blitz on the other side are the Saints. They got someone to jump. They got someone to jump. It's going to be a neutral zone infraction. The Green Bay Packers on a hard count. They get it right. 1st down for Green Bay. That'll be a neutral zone infraction against the Saints. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Quick Floyd. Floyd Quick, thanks, bro. Seriously appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for dropping that Santa Claus. High five, bro. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. So, this is going to be a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. It is a 5-yard gain on 1st down. This will bring up a 1st and 10, moves it up to about the 13-yard line here. Oh, so I guess that's not a 1st down. This is going to bring up a repeat of 3rd down. The penalty was accepted. It's just the 5-yard penalty here. Interesting there. Oh, it was 3rd down and 6. It's a 3rd down and 1. That's what was going on. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This one goes forward. Do they get the 1st down on 3rd down and 1? Sorry, guys. It was a 3rd down and 6. The neutral zone infraction penalty made a 3rd down and 1. They hand the football here to Tucker Kraft as the jumbo set formation pushes the pile forward, and the Green Bay Packers will pick up 2 yards on 3rd down and 1. That brings up a 1st down here for Green Bay. 1st down. All right, guys. 1st down picked up for the Green Bay Packers. Tucker Kraft on another 1st down coming in clutch today for the Green Bay Packers. 1st and 10. We've got 5 wide receivers lined up on this play. Jordan Love by himself there, no protection on the sides. Takes the snap from the 14. Love winds up, throws, catch is made by Josh Jacobs. Another stiff arm is successful, and Josh Jacobs picks up about 14 yards on the play. 1st down right there for the Green Bay Packers. 1st down, Green Bay. So the Green Bay Packers pick up another 1st down, this time via a 13-yard catch and run for Josh Jacobs, who is having himself a day right now. Josh Jacobs, you can see that on the far right-hand side. 6 rushing attempts, good for 33 yards. He's also got 2 receptions for 24. 3 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10, this time from the 28 for Green Bay. Single back formation. Hands that football off to the left-hand side. Goes Josh Jacobs for a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. So the Green Bay Packers pick up another 3 yards. This gets the football up to the 31. Football up to the 31-yard line. 2:55 left to go in the 1st quarter. Man, they're making this game go by quick. Just keep the football on the ground. I'm going to knock on wood because I feel like I just jinxed it. Anyways, Jungle Ghost, what's going on? Saying go Pack. Move the chains, says Mark Till. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 7 from the 31. Jordan Love is under center with 3 receivers on the left. There is the snap. Fakes the handoff on the play action from a clean pocket. Will wind up and throw. It is broken up right there by Taylor. Incomplete pass on 2nd down and 7 will bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Will the Green Bay Packers be able to get a score on this drive? Even 3 points. It starts here Third down, they're facing a third down. Can they convert here? Third down and 7. I don't think that hard count is going to work twice. 2:26 left to go. The clock has stopped due to the incomplete pass. Empty backfield here from the 31. There is the snap. Jordan Love drops back. Will wind up on a short route. Catch is made. Romeo Doubs gets up to about the 46. First down here for Green Bay. Catch made right in the middle. First down, Green Bay Packers. Gain of 15 yards to Romeo Doubs up to the 46-yard line. Let's effing go. Here we go, people. Here we go, people. Green Bay Packers now on the march. What do y'all think? Here's one for the Saints fans. Can the Saints hold Green Bay to 3 or less on this drive, guys? 1st and 10 coming up. Here we go. There's the snap. Wheeling out with plenty of time all day in the pocket right there. Eventually runs out of time on 1st and 10, guys. Jordan Love not even sure what to do with all of that free time. He ends up throwing the football down into the ground. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for Green Bay. The football at the 46. Packers have yet to cross midfield. Guys, if you're new here, take a look at the bottom of the screen. Right down here, there is a drive chart. It is there for you. Use it. This will help you visualize where the football is on the field. Green Bay marching towards Saints territory. 2nd down and 10 from the 46. Pro set formation on this play. Play clock down to 3. Motion on the field from Kraft. There's the snap. Play action again. Love in trouble. Has to dump off, and the catch is made. Oh, my goodness. Breaking tackles. Josh Jacobs on 2nd and 10 will gain about 8. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Wow, they turned an almost assured sack on that play into a gain of 8. Jordan Love took the snap, and they were in on him in no time at all. Jordan Love had to shove that football forward. It was not an overhand throw. The catch was made there. It actually was an overhand throw, but it was more like a jump shot than it was an actual throw. Josh Jacobs made the grab, call it a gain of 8. 2nd down becomes 3rd down and 2. 3rd down for Green Bay. Shotgun formation. We are across midfield now at the 47. Play clock down to 1. There is the snap. Flags coming in. Timeout taken or flags coming in? Green Bay has called their first timeout, guys. So timeout there. 30-second timeout coming up. Thanks to the Green Bay Packers who have called that one. You know what? Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys, are your top fantasy football performers for this week. If you guys are doing fantasy football, that is there for you. They're cutting to a commercial break, so I, too, will cut to a commercial break. All right, guys. Here's a quick Q&A for you guys. One of my favorites, y'all. I always ask this. Where are you watching from? Where are you guys watching this live stream from? Is anybody in Wisconsin? Is anybody in Wisconsin right now? Who's up there in Wisconsin? Who's out up north of the Mason-Dixon right now? Who's out on the West Coast? Who's out of the border right now? I know we've got a lot of people who are living internationally and watching these live streams. I want to thank you guys for checking in wherever you are in the world watching this live stream. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Let's get to know you guys a little bit here. Lee Gregory checking in from Indianapolis, Indiana. David Ray in Ohio. Ricky in North Carolina. What's up, Ricky Atkins? We got Jordan Adams in Virginia and Mad Steve in Western Kansas. Our boy Robert Zamora in the house right now. San Antonio, that big 2-0, which is exactly where this channel is from. We've got David Parker in Kentucky saying, go Big Blue. We've got Gary in Washington State. What's going on, Gary? All right. Oh, we got Mohican Machine in Wisconsin. We got Greg in Boulder, Colorado. Bill is watching from Dubai. What's going on, Bill? Welcome to this channel, man. Is this home for you? Is the United States home from you? For you? If it is, welcome home, man. All right, guys, Football Nation in the house. We got Shavonport in Louisiana from Tahuni Simpson. Iowa for Reggio, South Carolina for Micah. Michael in Florida. Schnitzel Lord in Germany. What a name. Dan Whitehead in Indiana. Sam's in Vegas, baby. He says skull for For those of you who do not know, he must be a Minnesota Vikings fan. What's going on, Charisse, out in Las Vegas as well? Appreciate you checking in, Charisse. We got Mark Till in LA, Jeff Metterling in Rockdale, and Ira White in Georgia. Roger Pena in South Korea, and L. Sturting in Washington. Shout out to Sarasota, Florida. Emergence. Shout out to Rango the Lizard in Wisconsin. Scott in Charlotte. And Kareem Perry in D.C. Sorry if I didn't get to read them all, guys. Let's get back to this game. We got a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 coming up right now here for the Green Bay Packers. At the 46-yard line, 47-yard line, across midfield. There's the handoff this time. Josh Jacobs cannot quite get it. It'll be a few yards short, not even, a few inches short. This will bring up a 4th down and a half yard. Go for it or nah, guys. Go for it or nah. Should they go for it here on 4th down and 1? They are across midfield. 4th down and 1. They don't need to get another playoff here before the end of the first quarter. This should take us to a commercial break, and then I'll get back to the chat, guys. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. I don't expect a snap here on 4th down and 1. Game clock down to 4. Packers trying to get that hard count. That's not going to work. And this will bring up the end of the first quarter. All right, guys, end of the first. End of the first. We're going to get back to the comment area for you guys and see what's going on with y'all out there. We've got SA in the house with Tailing 78, St. Louis, Missouri. Lee Kelly, what's up? Mark in Nashville. Doug in Perrysburg, Ohio. Guys, there's so many of y'all checking into the conversation. I apologize that I was not able to read all of those for y'all, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. So we go back to another commercial break. It's football, guys. What do you expect? There's always commercials in football, especially on Monday Night Football. That is the end of the first quarter, and we have not had a snap in some time. After 15 minutes of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, the score, New Orleans Saints 0, Green Bay Packers 7. So far in this contest, we have really only seen offense coming out of the side of the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love today has completed 7 of 10 passes, good for 60 passing yards. Josh Jacobs has 7 rushing attempts. He's got 36 rushing yards. 9 fantasy points for Josh Jacobs, 8 fantasy points for Jordan Love. Top pass catchers today for the Green Bay Packers offense. Josh Jacobs is actually the number 1 pass catcher for this team as well. 32 receiving yards for him. Romeo Doubs sitting at number 2 with 15 receiving yards. Tucker Kraft at 3 with 12. And Dontavian Wicks actually number 4. Jaden Reed and Justin Watson have not even, or Christian Watson, excuse me. Jaden Reed and Christian Watson have not even been targeted in today's game. And the New Orleans Saints only got the football once in this game. They had 1 drive, and that's all they've had. So this is still the 3rd drive of the game right now. The Green Bay Packers in full control of this one. Full control of this one. This is going to be the same thing. 7 points is nothing, though, says Mad Steve. You're not wrong. All right, guys, can the Saints hold Green Bay to 3 or less? They have done a good job of doing that so far. Looks like 72% of you guys, though, are saying that the Packers are going to win this situation here. Now, it's a 4th down and 1, and if the Packers don't convert, then it looks like 73% of you guys would be wrong on this one. What's up, Lance Bowers? He's saying, what's up, effing family, with the fist bumps. Fist bumps to you, Lance. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Good to have you guys in here. All right, y'all, are we having fun? Are we having fun? What's fun here? Wherever we're from, says Lisa. Yes, wherever you're from, no matter what it is, loving the game and friends. Football is more fun with friends, guys. You're watching Football Nation. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, Green Bay Packers, guys, they do have a game after this week. They will be playing 2 games after this week. They've got the Vikings and the Bears coming up next. But we're going to step away from this. I'll get to that on the next commercial break. This is the start of the second quarter. It is a quarterback sneak. They will keep the football on the ground. That will go forward for a couple of yards. That will be a 1st down for Green Bay. 1st down for our Green Bay Packers. The nursery is coming along great. We did order the crib, thanks to you guys who helped contribute to the crib fund. We did order the crib. The crib is on its way. Actually, it won't be here until January, but we will be getting a baby crib, and we got a lot more baby stuff to buy, but that's not what's important. Of course, that's always important. That's actually the most important thing in my life right now. But also, this is the second. This is a very close second, guys. We've got ourselves a snap here on 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. This is Josh Jacobs getting back to the line of scrimmage. A gain of about 2, maybe 3 on that one. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. That gets the football up to the 40-yard line. Mark McKay. Mario asking me to say hello to his granddaughter in Illinois. What's going on, Kara? Did I say that right? Is it Kara? Hello, Mr. McKay's granddaughter. And happy Christmas Eve. Of course, my beautiful fiance in here as well. Family comes first, football comes second, guys. Here we go, 2nd down and 7. There is the snap. Fakes the handoff and on the move, getting flushed out. Jordan Love will end up throwing that football into the dirt on 2nd down and 7. The New Orleans Saints trying to get a stop right here. This will bring up a 3rd down, football to the 40. Where the cheesehead, Mario, says Jeff Metterling. Oh, no. All right, man, you asked for it. 3rd down and 7. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in 13 minutes and 37 seconds. It's a 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Here's the shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Jordan Love from the 40. He takes the snap, he drops back, looks right, winds up, fires. The catch is made, but no 1st down gained there. This will bring up a 4th down and 2. So 4th and 2, go for it or nah. What do y'all think? Let me adjust my lighting here. If I put this on, guys, this will be the curse. If I put this on, the Green Bay Packers will lose. So do you guys really want me to put this on? Do you really want me to put on this cheesehead? I don't know, man. 4th down and 2 coming up right now. There is the snap. Fakes the handoff. Winds up and throws. Just the check down is good. Tucker Kraft inside the 20, down at about the 15. A big 1st down gain of 20 yards. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. Put it on. They can't lose. Hey, I won my bet yesterday. The Dallas Cowboys won. Did you subscribe? Did you hold up your end of the deal? We had a deal, guys. We had a deal. Cowboys won that game. You guys subscribe. Cowboys lose that game. I wear the cheesehead. I'm going to stand with my no cheesehead. Maybe Christina will come home and put it on for you guys. All right, guys. They went for it. They picked it up. 1st down for Green Bay. We are now inside of the red zone. Green Bay Packers in the red zone from the 14. There's the snap. Josh Jacobs around the left-hand side. Stays on his feet. Gets inside the 10. Inside the 5. Brought down at about the 2. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 1st down. Let's see if they can pick this one up. Can they score on this one? Touchdown here. Be an easy game for the Green Bay Packers, man. I'm telling you. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. A handoff to Josh Jacobs. Finds his way in. Easily done. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. Easy score, guys. Easy score there. An easy score there for the Green Bay Packers. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs on the 2-yard touchdown run. All right, guys, touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. That was a short trip inside the red zone. Either way, that is just the 2nd drive for Green Bay. This drive, guys, 17 plays, 96 yards, and almost 9 minutes taken off the clock there. There is the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is 14-0. All right, guys, here we go. So this will take us back to another commercial break. Green Bay unstoppable? Question mark, says Ira. He's got some few choice words there. Looks like 74% of you guys were right. Congratulations, guys. Y'all were correct on that one. So here's another one I will ask you guys then. Can the Saints score points before halftime? Do you think the Saints will score points before halftime? And by can, the real question is, will the Saints score points before halftime? Yes or no? All right, guys. Once again, y'all, we are doing a $100 giveaway. we are going to be doing a $100 giveaway. Sending in 50 more Football Nation memberships. That means I'm going to have to mute my headphones because it's about to get loud in my headphones here. I'm just going to have to trust that I got the sound going on right. Before I do that, I did want to say that this is for last week's. We are going to do the trivia quiz at halftime. I want you guys to stick around for halftime. But this week, we are going to be doing a $200 giveaway because we did not have a winner for the $100 giveaway in Week 16. So we have doubled up the prize money. It is now up to $200. If you guys want a chance at $200, we've only got 10 responses so far. So you guys have a very good chance with very little competition at this moment. I'm spamming my own inbox right now. I hope you guys are looking forward to playing that one. I'm going to drop this down just a little bit. Okay, guys, that is what is happening. We are doing a giveaway for $200. Nobody won last week, so we are doing it again this week. If you want a shot at $200, click the link that I plugged in. Here it is one more time, guys. And hopefully we have a winner this week. That would be great for y'all. It would be great for anybody getting that. That is to start the new year, Week 17 money. That's good stuff. By the way, we will have our boy Ray Zilla on Week 18 to do the Week 18 pick'ems with Football Nation. By the way, this is only possible thank you to charitable donations like that from Send It, from David Parker, from Bop It, from all of you guys who are out there helping support this channel. Y'all are contributing back, giving back to the community as well. It's not just me. You guys have already changed my life. Like, straight up, you guys have already changed my life. But let's see if we can't improve the lives of anybody else out there watching Football Nation. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being here with me. The Green Bay Packers just scored their touchdown. We're getting back to the game here. Here is the kick back to the New Orleans Saints. This will be the second drive for New Orleans. We do get a touchback to start this drive. 11:43 on the clock. 11 minutes and 43 seconds for the New Orleans Saints to score here. Okay. Is that a Ford Mustang Coupe? Send It saying, hit that like, everyone. If you were gifted out a Football Nation membership and you haven't hit that like button just yet, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Let's see how high we can pump up the likes on this video. Football Nation trying to compete with the Tom Grassies of the world. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up right now. We've got ourselves a single back formation to start this one. After the touchback, New Orleans Saints have the football here. New Orleans Saints have the football at the 30. There's the snap, a 4-man rush coming in. There's the blitz. This will be a big tackle for loss. A loss of 4 on the play. Great job by the Green Bay Packers defense. 2nd down and 13 coming up for New Orleans. Edgerrin Cooper on the stop. How about that for Edgerrin Cooper to get in there right now? John, what's going on? All right, guys, we've got ourselves a 2nd down and 13 after the loss there. And, man, that's a lot of Football Nation memberships handed out by Send It. Thank you, Send It. Really, dude, thank you. Here we go, guys. Shotgun formation from the 27-yard line. Here is the snap. Dropping back, Spencer Rattler. Nothing will happen here. Flags coming in. It's going to be against the offense. It will be a false start against the New Orleans Saints. So 2nd down and 13 becomes a 2nd down and 18. That will back up New Orleans to their own 22-yard line, and they are now going backwards right now. They started this drive on the 30. They are now at the 22, their own 22-yard line. Here we go. Edgerrin Cooper, they're talking about him right now. 2nd-round pick, 45th overall by the Green Bay Packers, drafted out of Texas A&M. How about that? Here we go, guys. 11 minutes left to go here in the first half of this game. What's going on, Peter? Shotgun formation, motion on the field here. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. There is the snap, dropping back. Spencer Rattler runs out of time. He gets flushed out. He pump fakes. He will scramble for a gain of 1, maybe 2. 3rd down and 16 coming up for New Orleans. So a 3rd down, guys. This is a very one-sided game. 3rd down and 16. I don't think the Saints will score in the first half of this game, personally. Hanging at McAllen Park in San Antonio, playing disc golf. Nice. Peter, I hardly know her. What's going on, JT? Welcome to the chat, my friend. All right, guys, 3rd down and 16 coming up for New Orleans. We've got a shotgun formation. Spencer Rattler takes the snap on 3rd and 16, drops back in the pocket, winds up, checks it down to the 30-yard line. A valiant effort, but just a gain of 6 by Mims will bring up a 4th down and 10. The punt team will come out for the New Orleans Saints, 4th down and 10 as they get back to the 30-yard line. Take a look at the difference over here, y'all. On the far right-hand side, you can see that the Green Bay Packers 149 total yards of offense. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Saints just 31. A terrible game for the New Orleans Saints. We kind of expected this to happen. We expected it to kind of go this way. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. The kick goes over to the Green Bay Packers. This one is signaled a fair catch at about the 33-yard line. Green Bay will take over here at the 33. So fair catch signaled. Green Bay offense going to take the stage right now. Going to take the field right now, I should say. How's everybody doing out there? I asked you guys where you were watching from. So now I'm going to ask you guys to bust out your crystal balls. I want you guys to bust out your crystal ball and tell me what will be the final score of this game. By the way, guys, what will be the final score of this game? Y'all dig deep. Let me know who you guys think will win this game and how much you think the Green Bay Packers will win by. It'll be 447-3. Watching from New Zealand, says Pirleon. 31-3, says Gary. I don't think we're going to see 3 points in this game. I think the Saints are going to have to go for it in garbage time. I think the Saints are probably, if they score, it'll end up, if the New Orleans Saints score, it is going to be just a touchdown with the extra point. I wouldn't be surprised to see 38-7. Honestly, that's probably the most credit I would give New Orleans. I told Christina that I would be surprised if the New Orleans Saints even picked up 3 points today. Ward Anderson saying 38-3. Douglas Slater 36-10. Pedro saying 34-10. Peter saying 30-3. Ricky saying 46-9. This is definitely a one-sided game. All right, guys. How many of y'all have been here before? Raise your hand, say hello. Welcome back to you guys. If you've been here before, I want to give you guys another shout out. It's not just about the new people checking out this channel. It's also about all of you guys who have come back, especially those of you who have come back 2, 3, maybe 4 times. You haven't subscribed to this channel just yet. Let me know that you guys are out there. Say what's up to me. Paul checking in saying, I'm new. What's going on, Paul? JR Montana losing bread. He says, what's up, Bop It? What's up, Mad Steve, Michael, Garrett, Rob, David, Bob S, JT saying let's go. Micah, George T, Ricky, Peter. Let's go, guys. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for checking in, y'all. Douglas Slater, it's your first time. Welcome, my friend. All right, guys, if it's your first time, just know that we do this at least 4 times a week, and we have a lot of fun doing this. Home team, Green Bay Packers. The next 2 games for Green Bay will be against the Minnesota Vikings, and then they will host the Chicago Bears. This is going to be a tough game. This is a preview of the playoffs, guys. This will be an interesting matchup for the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings fighting for positioning in the NFC North. Here we go. Under center right now is Jordan Love on this 1st and 10 from the 33. A little play action. That's going to be a handoff there to Christian Watson, who gets around the right-hand side. Christian Watson will pick up 9 yards on that play. This brings up a 2nd down and 1. 2nd down coming up here for the Green Bay Packers as we come back from this commercial break. Just got my effing shirt, says JT. Nice, JT. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I actually got to make like 50 of those shirts and just hand them out to my friends, man. You and Steven and Lou and those of you guys who have been here since week 1, man. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. We are up past the 40-yard line. Green Bay still on their own side of the field. Motion on the field from Jaden Reed on this shotgun formation. There's the play action here. Jordan Love will wind up clean, empty, wide open. Wow. Gets up to the 35-yard line on that play. A gain of 30 yards this time for Tucker Kraft. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. Wow, they made that look so easy. The spacing by the Green Bay Packers is just destroying them. I don't know if this was supposed to be man coverage or if that was supposed to be a quarterback spy, but the middle linebacker there, Demario Davis just backpedaled too much, gave too much slack right there, and it was a tight end angle right there. A post ran by the tight end, breaks big right there, 30 yards and a first down for Green Bay. 1st and 10 coming up from the 28-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. This time it looks like Emmanuel Wilson gets the carry. Emmanuel Wilson gets up to the 20-yard line. That takes us to the red zone. That'll be a 2nd down and 8 coming up for Green Bay. 2nd down for the Green Bay Packers, and we are now at the red zone. All right, guys. Green Bay Packers in the red zone right now. All right, let's see what happens. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. We are midway through the second quarter. Single back formation with a lone running back being Emmanuel Wilson, but on an end-around play, Christian Watson gains 5, gains 10, gains 15, and this time Watson is down on the ground, shaking his head, do not pick me up. Christian Watson is down on the ground, and we've got an injury to Christian Watson in the Green Bay Packers. This will be a 1st and goal for Green Bay, but Christian Watson is down on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. So he got hit there. He went down. Romeo Doubs tried to help him up, and it looks like someone's sliding into him after the tackle. Guys, we're going to cut back to a quick commercial break. They're going to a commercial break. Okay. All right, guys. So a big run right there for Christian Watson. He got pushed out of bounds. It was a 14-yard gain on the left-hand side. We now have a 1st and goal when we get back from this injury timeout, guys. We do have an injury timeout. You're not missing any of the action. When we get back from the timeout right now, Green Bay Packers have the football. 1st and goal from the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. What's going on, Nick T? I hope he's okay, says Todd Adams. Man, injuries at this time of the year, those are game changers. Anyways, let's keep focused on what we've got going on. Let's take a look at the future, what we've got going on this channel, what will be next for this channel. I will be covering this game, the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings, y'all. I will be covering that game. I actually think this game got flexed out to be a later game and not a 12 o'clock game. I think that'll actually be a 3:25 game for the Packers and the Vikings. On the other side, for you New Orleans Saints fans who just can't get enough of your team, at least it'll get a little bit better here when you play the Raiders next week. Pretty sure the Saints could use a win. You'll be playing the Las Vegas Raiders next week in Week 17, and then you'll finish the season here with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if you're a New Orleans Saints fan and you hate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that will hopefully be all she wrote for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they will miss the playoffs. As it sits right now, they are actually looking to miss the playoffs. When the week started, guys, when this week started, y'all, let's bust that out. When this week started, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were here at number 3, actually. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were lined up at number 3, and underneath were the Rams at number 4. The Rams won their game. The Buccaneers lost their game. So the Falcons, after winning their game, get plugged into number 4. The Rams move up. This is the NFC top teams right now. These two teams have not clinched playoffs just yet, and these two teams have not clinched the playoff yet. So anything can happen here. Packers, Commanders, Rams, and Falcons. I believe that with a win today, the Packers will clinch the playoffs. They are 2 wins behind the Minnesota Vikings. If they beat the Vikings in this one, guys, that is 1 game closer to being in the number 5 spot. And if the Vikings drop their final game of the season, which I believe is against the Lions, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be a tough game there for the Minnesota Vikings, and maybe the Green Bay Packers can catch up here. All right, guys, back to the red zone. Here we go, an end around there to the left-hand side. Jaden Reed tries to get around the corner. He gets stuffed. A gain of just 1 brings up a 2nd down and 1. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. We are back in it now, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Bay Packers, you can see they are so close. The Green Bay Packers are so close to getting that touchdown right now on the 1-yard line. 2nd and 1. Single back formation. Emmanuel Wilson will get the carry. He punches his way in. He is in. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. It is actually Brooks on the run, and that'll be a 1-yard touchdown run for Brooks on the play. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown for the Green Bay Packers, man. So, Not a person that we normally see, but Chris Brooks looks like he has slid up the depth chart there. Number 30 out of BYU gets the touchdown on that play. That makes the score 20-0, guys. 20-0 now, and the Green Bay Packers extend their lead. If you guys play Madden, 21 skunk in the first half is typically when you turn around and rage quit, but you can't do that in the NFL, can you? Here we go, guys. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the score is now 21-0. The score is 21-0, guys. We've got about 6.5 minutes before we get to halftime. Can the New Orleans Saints score before half? Most of you guys have said no. I've still got it up there. This has only been up here for 15 minutes. Another drive will ensue here for the New Orleans Saints. Go, Pack, go. JR Montana asking who my team is. Mr. Montana, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I am a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I love my Dallas Cowboys to death. That is the only team that I wear my jersey for. I will wear my jersey for the Dallas Cowboys games. But I hope we can still be friends. I hope that doesn't disqualify us from being friends, man. All right, guys. It was doomed from the start. Take a look at this. Just look at these numbers. It was doomed from the start. Spencer Rattler, only playing 4 games this season, has been sacked 14 times, guys. 14 times. Meanwhile, Jordan Love has only been sacked 11 times, and he's played just about every game this season. 2,900, just shy of 3,000. He has gone over 3,000 passing yards for the season. He does have over 75 rushing yards for the season here as well. Total touchdowns, you can move that number up for Jordan Love to 25. He does have that passing touchdown earlier in this one. And today, Jordan Love has completed 11 of 15 for 121 yards and a passing touchdown. Spencer Rattler has completed 2 of 3 for just 18 yards and a couple of goose eggs. Here comes a big return for the New Orleans Saints up to about the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain there. Still shy of the 40, 1st and 10 coming up for New Orleans. So New Orleans gets the football, guys. The Vikings are going to be a good game. That's going to be a good one, Mark McKay. Couple of good games coming up for Minnesota, y'all. A couple of good games coming up for the Minnesota Vikings. We heard that the New Orleans coach had them train in a freezer. That's weird. Here we go, guys. Empty backfield from the 39-yard line. There is the snap. Spencer Rattler dropping back, winds up and fires. A big catch made right there. That's good for 21 yards. A 1st down for the New Orleans Saints. Spencer Rattler connecting with Foster Moreau for the 1st down. 1st down, New Orleans. This will bring up a 1st and 10 all the way to the Green Bay Packers 40. 54% of you guys said no. That means that 46% of you guys said yes, that you believe that the Saints will score points in this first half. Let's see if it happens. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. We've got a single back formation here for New Orleans. As long as they don't take a sack, they are at least kind of within field goal range. There's a toss to the left-hand side. This will be a gain of about 4 on that one. Jamal Williams gains 4 yards on the left-hand side on the toss from Spencer Rattler. Stop made by Lucas Van Ness. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. So 2nd down coming up here for the New Orleans Saints. Doesn't matter if he gets an L, Jeff, says Rayzilla. Rayzilla, what's going on, homie? You ready for week 18, bro? I know we got week 17 left to go, but are you getting ready for those? Have you been reading player stats and team rankings and stats? Hope so. All right, guys, we got a 2nd down and 6 from the 36. There's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. This time a gain of just 1 yard there. Jamal Williams not doing much damage. 3rd down coming up here. A 3rd down and 5 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. Field goals will be the only score of the game for them, I guess, says Lisa. Football to the 35. They're down by 21. They'd like to get maybe a field goal here, but I don't know, man. I don't see them even getting that. I bet on this 3rd down and 5, the Green Bay Packers will get to the quarterback here, pressure Spencer Rattler, and drop him there. Play clock has stopped, guys. Game clock has stopped. We got 3rd down and 5. I don't know if the officials got the clock right. Wow. And I rest my case. Too many men on the field for the offense. Too many men in the huddle right there. 12 men on the field for the offense, guys. How is that? I mean, do you even have a coach? Do you even have a coach right now? 12 men on the field. That is a loss of 5. This will bring up a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. They get backed up again to the 40. Guys, I was saying they were going to get sacked. They sacked themselves on this one. Here we go. They are showing blitz on the Green Bay Packers side. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the running back. This time, a couple of arm tackles broken. Whoa, I stand corrected. A gain of about 10 yards for Kendrick Miller. Brings up a 1st down here for the New Orleans Saints. 1st down for New Orleans after that 10-yard run. Kendrick Miller on the run. Gain of 10. That brings up a 1st and 10 up to the 30. That's what I get for talking trash. So, fresh new set of downs for New Orleans. Just stepped on my light. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half, guys. Can New Orleans score here and keep this game interesting? We got an offset eye from the 30-yard line. Another handoff to Kendrick Miller. Miller gets wrapped up, gains nothing on that one. This will bring up a 2nd down. So, 2nd down coming up here for the New Orleans Saints. We are 12 subscribers away from getting to 19,550. If you guys are out there and enjoying this commentary, you know what to do. Let's see if we can't get to 19.6 today. That would be a good, healthy goal to get to, 19.6. All right, guys. 2nd down and 9 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. 2nd down and 9. We got a 2nd down here from the 30-yard line. A single back formation. Kendrick Miller, the man in motion. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. In trouble. Spencer Rattler. Looks like he fumbles that football. I think it's recovered. It is Green Bay's ball. 1st down, Green Bay. Spencer Rattler fumbles the football. Let's get ready to fumble. Another turnover there for the Green Bay Packers defense this season. Coming into this game ranked number 4 in the NFL at turnovers. There's another one for this defense for the Green Bay Packers. And we get back to a commercial break. All right, guys. Well, they got close, man. They got close, but I don't see it happening now. 54% of you guys might end up being right. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Again, guys, we are going to be doing a trivia quiz. Also, if you would like to sign up for free prizes, guys, we are doing a $200 giveaway this week, stacked on from last week's prizes. And I'm going to turn up the jams just a little bit again, guys, because when we get to halftime, we are going to be doing our halftime trivia quiz. And I am fired up for it. I'm always fired for our halftime trivia quiz. I hope you guys are ready for it too. When we get to halftime, we are going to be doing this. So, we'll step away for now. And I'm really fired for it. I'm really fired up for it, Mario. Now, that was funny, says Rhonda. Well, if I made you laugh, stick around. Of course, Rhonda's sticking around. Thanks for checking in, Rhonda. Thanks for being here. Now, nobody got these games right, guys. This is all the games that happened in Week 16. But what stumped you guys was the unpredictable, man. I said there were going to be upsets. I said it during the pick'ems. I knew that was going to happen, y'all. I knew that was going to happen. The Panthers beat the Arizona Cardinals, knocking them out of the playoffs. The Colts won over the Tennessee Titans. I think we all kind of expected that one. But the Raiders beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Dolphins beat the San Francisco 49ers. And the Cowboys beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Unbelievable. Can you please call the Oregon Ducks game, says Gordon McGriff. Gordon McGriff, I have my schedule made out right now. I believe I'm going to be doing the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, and maybe the Fiesta Bowl. I actually don't even know who those teams are right now. I just saw the bowl games that fit into my schedule. Those will be the only ones that I'm going to be able to do. Anyways, I just thought that it would be worth putting that up. You date Live Morgan? Question mark? What on earth does that mean, Mohican Machine? Anyways, now these are Week 16's games. Week 17 is already available, guys. Week 17 is already available for y'all. And if you want a shot to win those, let's see if I can actually pull that up. I'll just go ahead and do that now. We are in the middle of a commercial break, guys. The Green Bay Packers just got the turnover. All right, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up here. 1st and 10 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. There's the snap from the 34-yard line. A toss to the left-hand side. This time, Josh Jacobs will gain a few yards. Let's get back to the drive chart. Let's get you guys what y'all are actually here to see. Y'all don't care about this stuff right now. Y'all don't care about that, and we'll talk about it during halftime. First down, guys, this becomes a 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down coming up. 2nd down coming up right now. You were asking what's the betting line for that. Let's go ahead and bring that up for y'all as well. Here we go. 2nd down and 4 from the 40. Green Bay with the football. Under center right now is Jordan Love. Fakes the handoff in the pocket. Winds up, throws. Deep shot downfield. Overthrown. Wow, Romeo Doubs was the intended receiver there. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 after the incomplete pass. So 3rd down coming up here for Green Bay. This should take us, that would have taken us to the 2-minute warning had the pass been completed. We got 2:03 left to go here. And a stop for the Saints could give them another chance with 3 timeouts to score a touchdown or score some points going into half. Proving you guys right, or proving you guys wrong. Here we go, 3rd down and 4 from the 40. Green Bay with the football, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting for it is Jordan Love. There is the snap, a 4-man rush coming in. Jordan Love will get some air underneath this one, intended for Watson, who is back into the game. Looks like Watson is back. 4th down, though, incomplete pass, guys. Takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th down and 4 coming up for the Packers, and they will punt. The Green Bay Packers will punt, and the New Orleans Saints will have another chance to come back and score. All right, let's see if I can get the pick'ems set up for this week now. If that downloaded, pick'em slides, yep. These are going to be the next few games here. Did I get just the first one, or was that an MP4? I think I got the MP4 file. All right, guys, what you're seeing right now, scrolling by, will be the games for next week. So let me turn off the top row and the bottom rows here to not confuse you guys. We're doing a $200 giveaway based off of these games, guys. Chargers, Patriots, who will win that one? This game is big, serious stuff, guys. Broncos and Bengals. Man, I cannot emphasize how important that game is going to be. Cardinals, Rams as well, guys. Colts, Giants is going to be the other games that are happening. All of these games happening right now. If you can get them all right, we will be giving out some loot, some cash money, some moolah for you guys, if you will. So if you want a chance to win that, all you got to do is click the link right there. Do it before halftime and come back during halftime. Do it before halftime. Come back during halftime. If you're watching Football Nation, you can find this channel. Look for this yellow FN, Football Nation. That's why we say, let's effing go. All right, guys. Lots of games left to go. This game is going to be wild, this Packers-Vikings game. I'm looking forward to that one. And then, of course, we've got the Falcons-Commanders for Sunday Night Football. And then Monday Night Football, guys, will be Lions and 49ers. I will be covering all of those games. I will be covering all of those. Week 17 Pick'ems brought to you by Football Nation. Cash prizes, guys. This game I'm looking forward to, too, man. This is looking like a good matchup. So is the Ravens-Texans. Another playoff game right there that basically spells the picture. Seahawks have to win that game in order to get into the playoffs. They have to hope that the Rams drop one. Chargers, Patriots. Anyways, that'll keep scrolling by. We are in the middle of a commercial break. This is the 2-minute warning, guys. How are y'all doing out there? We are going to do the trivia quiz during halftime, so keep that in mind. Quick head-to-head comparison. This is where my playoff picture is. There's a lot to talk about during these commercial breaks. We'll get back to this later, guys. They're getting back from the 2-minute warning. Getting back from the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a 4th down and 4 situation here for the Green Bay Packers. They are going to punt this football as we get into this 2-minute warning. Let's see where this football is pinned. There's the snap. There is the punt. This one will go back, and this will be returned from the 15. No, that fooled me. It looked like he caught that. Instead, it's going to be a touchback there. New Orleans Saints going to start this drive on the 30, on the 20 on that touchback on the punt. Oh, yeah, I kind of did. There was a lot of noises and stuff from the dogs, so I closed the door to drown that out. All right, guys, we'll bring up this drive chart. What's going on? The beautiful Christina actually in here bringing me cookies. What? Wifey material. Check out this cookie, yo. Oh, sugar cookie for days. It's got a... I love that. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys, we got 1st and 10 from the 20. There's a snap and a handoff. Up to the 25, Kendre Miller gains 9 yards on that play. 2nd down and 1 coming up for New Orleans. Excuse me, y'all, that was Mims on the run. Val checking in. Thank you. 1 month at the championship level. Thank you, Val. There's the snap. There's the handoff on 2nd down and 1. Mims again. On this 2nd down, does not pick it up. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. So just like that, another 3rd down. Val has been a championship level member for at least 1 month. Thank you, Val, for that. Here we go. 3rd down and 1 from the 30. In the pocket, Rattler winds up, throws. The catch is made. Mims again this time. He picks it up. 1st down for New Orleans. 1st down for the New Orleans Saints. I dropped a load of laundry, by the way. I don't know if you... Wow, penalty against the Green Bay Packers, guys. Roughing the passer on that play. That is a penalty on Brenton Cox. That'll be a big penalty there, and that'll move the New Orleans Saints into some pretty good field position here. So this would be a 1st down. It still will be a 1st down. 15 yards added to the end of the play. That's the right call, I guess, by the officials. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I like that call, honestly. He kind of just ran into him. Anyways, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up with 1:04 remaining in the first half. Before we get into halftime and do our trivia quiz, here we go, guys. 1:04 left to go. Official review. After review, the pass was incomplete, they say. Okay, good call. So after review, the pass was incomplete, guys, and it looks like the pass is going to stay incomplete, but they still will add on those 15 yards. So it will be a 1st down for the New Orleans Saints nevertheless. 1st down, New Orleans. How you doing, gorgeous? Nice. All right, guys. We've got ourselves a 1st and 10. We got ourselves a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Shotgun formation for Spencer Rattler. Let's see if he can pick this one up. There's the snap, dropping back. Rattler winds up, throws. Oh, my goodness. Wow, it was not even intended for Mims on there. And it somehow ended up in his hands, but he ended up dropping that pass because he wasn't expecting it. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down coming up here. It was wobbled, bobbled, and dropped. Literally just like that. Tipped and wobbled, then it was bobbled, and then ultimately it was dropped. Wobble, bobble, drop right there. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the New Orleans Saints from the 45. Shotgun formation from the 45-yard line. Spencer Rattler takes the snap, steps up through the pocket on the scramble. Will end up going forward as he dives forward. No regard for his own safety. Will just dive forward. Tries to pick up a couple yards there. This brings up a 3rd down and 7 on the gain of 3. 3rd down. Bonus content coming at you, Jeff Metterling. That is right. I will be live on Christmas. No. All right, guys. They're showing the fantasy scores scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. I'll do the same. They're showing the top fantasy players right now. At the bottom of your screen right now, I've got Jaden Daniels with 44 fantasy points in full-point PPR format. Jared Goff at number 2. Bryce Young at number 3. Sam Darnold at number 4. And Joe Burrow at number 5. Those are the top fantasy football quarterbacks for this week. Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson tied up down there at the bottom. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. What do they dial up with 46 seconds left to go in the first half? 3rd down and 7. Football at the 48. Shy of midfield. Motion on the field. Spencer Rattler calling an audible, stepping back. There's the snap. Now he's in a pocket. Winds up, throws. This time the catch is made on the left-hand side and a fumble, but it is fumbled out of bounds. They will say catch and fumble. It will remain New Orleans Saints football. 1st down for New Orleans. It does stop the clock with 38 seconds left to go. 1st down, New Orleans. Let's see if they mark this as a catch and fumble. It will be. Football up to the 34-yard line of Green Bay. 1st down. They are back inside of field goal range as long as they don't give up the football like Spencer Rattler did on their last drive. into the red zone or close to the red zone. The Saints have yet to get inside the red zone today. Timeout going to be called right there with 15 seconds left. So timeout is called, and the football goes out of bounds. They shouldn't be charged for this timeout. Head coach is a little pissed off right now for the New Orleans Saints. So he made the catch. The football falls down and rolls out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds. That should stop the clock no matter what. The officials are saying something else. I guess I don't understand the NFL rules. That's definitely a little bit different than the Tasso here. So there's the grab. He fumbled it. And the ball goes out of bounds there. Last touched by the New Orleans Saints. So this football goes out of bounds with 40 seconds left to go, but there's only 15 seconds on the clock. So let's find out what the officials are going to do here. Are they going to give them 39 seconds or are they going to give them 15 seconds? So it's going to stay the same right here. I hope these officials got it right. Timeout this time called by the Green Bay Packers, so both sides call a timeout. Both sides have one timeout left. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. That's not going to change a thing then. It looks like the officials are sticking with it. They're going to roll with it. It looks like that's the right call. All right, guys. So, not in the last 2 minutes, says Mohican Machine. So I guess that must be a 2-minute exemption right there. All right, y'all, here we go. The New Orleans Saints trying to get their first points of the game. Green Bay Packers had to punt twice in this football game in the first half here. The score is 21-0. New Orleans trails by 3 touchdowns. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. We're at the 34-yard line, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Spencer Rattler. He takes it, drops back, runs out of time, gets wrapped up, and gets bagged by the Green Bay Packers defense. That is a monster tackle there. Backs them up to the 48-yard line. Second down and 24 now coming up. Loss of 14. And that'll back them up outside of field goal range. So, no, I do not think that the New Orleans Saints will score in the first half, man. What are you... That is so unfortunate for New Orleans. A 14-yard sack. Timeout coming in right now. Spencer got rattled. Rattler got rattled, huh? Here we go. Second down and 24. Here comes the Hail Mary. Out. Second down and 22 is what it says on my screen. It looks like second down and 24. Hang on. Whistle's coming in. Looks like Green Bay wants to take one final timeout here. So that's the final timeout of the half, guys. No timeouts remaining for either side. Green Bay Packers with a healthy 21-point lead. And we are going to do the trivia quiz as soon as this play is over. The sack was made by Wyatt, in case you were curious. It was a 12-yard sack, not a 14-yard sack. Sack made by Wyatt there for the Green Bay Packers. All right, guys. Devontae Wyatt is one of the starting defensive players here for the Green Bay Packers. You can see that right here. Here we go. Anyways, step away from this. Let's get back to it. We got a second down and 22. There is the snap, dropping back. Spencer Rattler will wind up and just throw that one away with 5 seconds left to go. Second down and 22 becomes third down and 22 for the New Orleans Saints. Third down coming up for New Orleans. We can make that happen. Okay. Who's going to win $100 this week? Nobody, because it's a $200 giveaway this week. We are rolling in last week's prize into this week's prize, guys. $200 giveaway on this channel. We'll talk about that at the end of halftime. Right now, the final play of the half. There's the snap on 3rd and 22. Spencer Rattler going to scramble as he wheels to the right. Puts everything he has underneath that, and it drops in the end zone. Incomplete pass as the catch is made out of bounds. And this will take us to halftime. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this right now? I'm ready for this. We're going to have a quiz for y'all, and I hope you guys are fired up and ready for it. Fresh new questions for y'all. Let's see what y'all come up with. Question number 1, y'all. Which Packers quarterback holds the franchise record for the most completions in one season? Is it A, Aaron Rodgers? Is it B, Brett Favre? Or is it C, Jordan Love? What do y'all think it is? Is it A, B, or C? Which Packers quarterback holds the franchise record for the most completions in one season? First question, man. This isn't too difficult. This isn't too difficult. The answer to this one is Aaron Rodgers, guys. The answer is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers with 401 passes completed during the 2016 season. That is the answer to number one. How'd you guys do? Did y'all get that one right? Let's move on to question number two. Question number two, ladies and gentlemen. The New Orleans Saints logo is called the fleur-de-lis, which is French for what? The fleur-de-lis is a French term that means what, guys? Is it A, the golden lily? Is it B, the flower of the lily? Or is it C, the flower of light? What does this one mean? Go ahead and plug in your answers. You got a few moments left here to go ahead and plug those in. Answer to question number two, ladies and gentlemen, is flower of the lily. Look at that beautiful AI-generated image to try and... The lily doesn't necessarily look like that, but AI did a really good job of making the lily look just like that Saints logo. Thank you, AI. So I don't speak French. I'm not French, but I did know the answer to that one. Here we go, guys. Question number three, y'all. Which of the Green Bay Packers players won season 14 of Dancing with the Stars? Was it A, Eddie Lacy? Is it B, Donald Driver? Or is it C, Randall Cobb? Yes, guys, one of these players for the Green Bay Packers entered that show and actually won Dancing with the Stars. The answer to this question, season 14 winner, guys, is Donald Driver. He won in season 14, partnered with PETA. I can't pronounce her last name. They won the trophy in 2012. Obviously, this guy is multi-talented. He can do it all. All right, guys, how about question number four? Let's move on. Next question here. Guys, who holds the Saints record for the most career rushing yards in franchise history? Who holds the Saints record for the most career rushing yards in franchise history? Is it A, Deuce McAllister? Is it B, Alvin Kamara? Or is it C, Mark Ingram? What do y'all think? All right, guys, the answer here is Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram, ladies and gentlemen, he is the all-time leading rusher for the New Orleans Saints. Deuce McAllister, not quite there. He ended up passing up Deuce McAllister's record in 2021 and finished with 6,500 total yards in his career. All right, guys, here we go. Question number 5. Who holds the Packers record for the most seasons with 13 receiving touchdowns or more? I'll read that one more time. Who holds the Packers record for the most seasons with 13 receiving touchdowns or more? Is it A, Jordy Nelson? Is it B, Davante Adams? Or is it C, Donald Driver? The answer to this one is Jordy Nelson. Oh, I might have gotten that one wrong on my own side. Actually, I might have changed up the answers. According to this, we'll double check on that one, guys. I'll double check on that. I'm pretty sure he had 3 seasons and Davante Adams had just 2, but I'll double check that here. All right, guys, next question. The New Orleans Saints kicker. This New Orleans Saints kicker made NFL history despite having no toes on his kicking foot. Who was this famous kicker? Is it A, Garrett Hartley? Is it B, Tom Dempsey? Or is it C, Happy Feller? Who's the happy feller? I'm a happy feller. Guys, the answer to this one here, the answer to this question is Tom Dempsey. Tom Dempsey used to hold the NFL kicking record with a 63-yard field goal attempt back in 1970. Pretty interesting stuff that he overcame that kind of adversity. All right, guys, here's question number 7. Coming into tonight's game, which Green Bay Packer had the most yards after catch this season? Coming into tonight's game, Which Packers player has the most yards after catch for the season? Is it A, Josh Jacobs? Is it B, Jaden Reed? Or is it C, Tucker Kraft? This is a new question that I put together today for you guys. I pulled this one fresh. The answer to this one is actually Tucker Kraft. Why he looks so disappointed about reaching that goal, I do not know. But coming into this game, 357 yards after catch leads this team in YAC, a very specific category. All right, guys, the next question is a very straightforward question. I'm wondering if you guys know the answer to this. How many Super Bowls have the New Orleans Saints won? Is it A, 1? Is it B, 2? Or is it C, 3? How many Super Bowls have the New Orleans Saints won in their franchise's history? A, B, or C, guys, plug in your answers. Got about 5 seconds here. The answer is A. Just one, guys. One Super Bowl here for the New Orleans Saints. They did win that off the arm of Drew Brees, the first Super Bowl for the franchise. Man, you got to give them credit. It was a solid performance for the Super Bowl that season. It was right after Hurricane Katrina. Perfect timing. All right, guys, here we go. Question number 9. Which Green Bay Packer holds the franchise record for the most interceptions in a single season? Is it A, Charles Woodson? Is it B, Jair Alexander? Or is it C, Irv Comp? Which Green Bay Packers player holds the franchise record for the most interceptions in a single season? What do y'all think it is, guys? Here is the answer. The answer is Irv Comp. Y'all, that was back in 1943. Yes, he is a Hall of Famer. He is in the Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame. He has 10 interceptions in a single season, and that's back when they only had like 8-game seasons. So, yeah, big shout out to Irv Comp. Great job for him. Way to solidify your way into the history books. Final question, guys. As head coach of the New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton was suspended for the entire 2012 season for his involvement in which scandal? Was it A, Spygate? Was it B, Deflategate? Or was it C, Bountygate? Why was he suspended for one entire year, guys? The entire year he got suspended there. Well, the answer is actually Bountygate, guys. Yeah, he was suspended for Bountygate. What did that mean? What does Bountygate mean? Well, it's a scandal that involved a program where the Saints were paying out bonuses or bounties for going out and injuring other players. That is pretty messed up stuff. I'm glad that it's behind the New Orleans Saints here, and I'm glad the Saints have kind of figured it out. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for playing this trivia game with me, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out and playing this trivia game with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we are doing a Pick'ems. We are doing Pick'ems, $200 this week. And if you guys want a chance to win, all you got to do is click the link I'm plugging in right now. $200 for the Pick'ems, guys. We have 37 responses, so your chances to win are still pretty good right now. Chances to win are still pretty good. I do encourage you to read all of the rules. At the bottom, you do have to check the box saying that you understand the rules as well. But I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. Happy Monday night to y'all. Happy Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad, says Dominator. What's going on, Chef Boyardee? All right, guys, I'm going to step away for about 20 seconds. I'm going to kiss my beautiful fiance. She just got home from work, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. We'll talk football in just a moment. Give me just a quick second. Hang tight.
According to the NFL Players Association, around 50% of all NFL players have earned a college degree. 8. There are a total of 272 games played in a regular season between all 32 teams. 7. Since overtime was introduced in 1974, there have only been a total of 29 tied games. 6. The NFL Hall of Fame is located in Canton, Ohio. 5. Fantasy football was invented in 1962 by one of the part owners of the Oakland Raiders. Before the internet and way before ESPN, Yahoo, and sleeper apps were a thing, stats had to be written by hand, and you kind of just had to trust that your league mates were keeping accurate numbers. Number 4.
All right, guys, we're back. Okay, just had to say hi to the missus over here. There's her hand. You see it? You see it? She doesn't want to come on frame. All right. Phrasing? No, inappropriate. Inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate. All right. Ow. All right, fair. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's make some quick changes here. All right, y'all, we are right now towards the end of halftime. We are right now towards the end of halftime, and when we get back from halftime, the Green Bay Packers will be kicking off to the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints offense will be taking the field, and the New Orleans Saints offense has been bad. New Orleans Saints so far in this game, just 81 total yards of offense. Kind of an absolute disaster for the New Orleans Saints. Can't even really talk about those. Anyways, let's see. I didn't name a champion of the chat. We're just going to say you guys are all champions. Thank you guys for playing this game with us. Okay, here's another thing. I got to get a new Q&A going on. I got to get a new response here for y'all. I'm open to ideas for the Q&A, guys. I'm open to ideas for the Q&A. Here's one right now. Who should win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who should win the Offensive Rookie of the Year award? I've gone ahead and plugged that in. You guys let me know. So no points here for the New Orleans Saints, guys. The score is 21 to skunk. Can the New Orleans Saints score at all in this game? That's the next question for y'all as well. Top fantasy leaders at the bottom right now. That's also right there. All right. So, Mangoes saying that it should be Bo Nix. Tyron saying it should be Malik Neighbors. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brian Thomas Jr., Jaden Daniels. Look at all of y'all's different choices out there. Interesting, interesting, interesting. The Burrito Bowl. I would love a Burrito Bowl from Chipotle. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be delicious. All right, guys, let's talk about the playoffs right now. This is the playoff picture as it stands. The Green Bay Packers going into playoffs, y'all. When the playoffs start, if this is what the table still looks like, the Green Bay Packers will be traveling to LA to take on the Rams. Whoever wins that game will come down here and they will play the winner between the Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles in this matchup here. Should everything remain the way that it is. The Eagles just lost that game to the Washington Commanders. Would be interesting to see what happens if the Commanders win out and the Eagles lose out. Don't think that's going to happen. But this is kind of all solidified now at this point. We do have a couple of teams that could drop the football and be knocked out of the playoffs right now. The Falcons are tied up right now with the bubble teams. We got teams on the bubble. These two teams right here looking to get in. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks are 8-7. Should they win their matchups this week and their opponents who are currently in the playoffs lose their matchups this week, we'll see that playoff table, that playoff board, have some different colors and some different names out there. All right, guys, Green Bay Packers lined up to kick this football back to the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints about to get the football to start the second half. Let's do this, shall we? All right, guys. There is the kick back. We'll get a return here to about the 23-yard line before bouncing off a couple of players and going down. Green Bay Packers with the football, or Green Bay Packers on defense, New Orleans Saints with the football. You guys are saying that the New Orleans might score in this game. I don't think New Orleans will even score in this game at all, honestly, guys. Well, I could be wrong. We're coming out of halftime right now. It is a 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for New Orleans. Let's see if New Orleans can pick up a first down on this one. 1st and 10. Football to the 22. We've got an offset eye with the strong side on the left. Here is the snap. There is the handoff. This time a run around the right guard. Looks like a run up the middle right there. Kendre Miller picks up 3 yards. That brings up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down coming up here for the New Orleans Saints. Lions will play the lowest seed. That is correct, Best Tom. And depending on who that lowest seed is, the season's not over. Green Bay Packers, if they drop this game, could end up sliding down, which I don't see that happening. But here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. There is the snap, dropping back, surveying, looking right, throwing right. Catch is made, and that's extra effort there on that play to pick up a first down. First down, Spencer Rattler connects with Kendre Miller on 2nd down and 7 to the right-hand side. Edgerrin Cooper gets the stop, but not before the New Orleans Saints pick up the first down. So first down for New Orleans. They move the chains. Football at the 33-yard line, still yet to cross midfield. All right, 13:50 left to go in this third quarter. We've got an offset eye waiting for the snap right now. There it is. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. No gain on this play. Will bring up a 2nd down and 10 for New Orleans. So a 2nd down and 10, the football at the 33. Again, for those of you who are checking into this channel, guys, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. I hope you guys are entertained. I hope you guys are happy with the style of commentary that I'm bringing to y'all. This is a color radio broadcast of this game. And if you're enjoying what you're listening to, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Don't forget to hit that like. 13 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this third quarter. We've got a single back formation. There's the snap as Rattler scrambles, shoves the football forward. Kendre Miller gets up to the 40. A gain of 8 brings up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd down coming up for the New Orleans Saints. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. 13 minutes have no longer available to them. Less than 13 minutes available here in this third quarter. 12:45 left to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. New Orleans Saints, guys, came into this game with a record of 5-9. Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers with their record of 10-4. Winning this game would put them up to 11-5 and give them a little bit extra space there between them and the Washington Commanders in the NFC. 3rd down and 2 from the 41. There is the snap. Spencer Rattler winds up and throws. Incomplete pass on that play. Brings up a 4th down and 2. They are on their own 41. Go for it or nah. I would say punt at this point. You're on your own 42-yard line, but you do trail by 21. Go for it or nah. 4th and 2. Fourth and 2 from the New Orleans 41. Probably should punt, but man, it's just not looking good. And it looks like they're going to do a fake punt here. Let's see if they actually get this one off. A lot of motion on the field, a little trick play right now. Looks like a bit of a swing and gate right now. You don't see this every day. Here we go, 4th down and 2. It's going to be maybe a direct snap to someone. Play clock down to 4. They're trying to get them to bite. They're going to end up punting here. Delay of game. All right, guys. So that had me on alert. They were trying to get that hard count, trying to see if they could get the they must have practiced that in the pre-warm-ups here. They must have practiced that during the break. All right. If they score, I'm going to donate, says Evan Hayes. All right, man. Well, let's see what happens here. 4th down and 7 after the delay of game, guys. Delay of game. 4th down and 7 coming up. This time from the 36. The New Orleans Saints will punt. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. This one, let's see if they do return it. It's signaled a fair catch at about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. First down for the Green Bay Packers. All right, guys. So the Green Bay Packers now have the football. All right. We're going to start a segment here. We're going to do this or that. This or that, guys. One of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites. I do this all the time. This or that, pizza or wings? Let me know. Can you tell that I'm hungry? I always start talking about food when I get hungry on this channel. I'm a big wings fan. We've got some leftover wings downstairs, but Christina likes the blazin' from Buffalo Wild Wings. So unless I want to light myself up, man, I don't know if that's going to happen. But this or that, Thomas Eddy, thanks for checking in, man. Fist bump, let's go. Boom. This or that, guys, pizza or wings? I am 100% on the side of wings. You killing us with that one, says CMC later. I can't answer that, says Micah. Cannot answer that one, feeling some kind of way. Guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. So, I like to do one of two things. I either read the stats or I read the chats. You guys have been disconnected from me long enough. Let's see what the comment area has to say. Sheena says pizza. Michael says pizza. Jamie saying hello. What's up, Jamie? Jeff saying pizza. Barry saying Mario. Hope he didn't better on picks than trivia. Well, let's see what happens. Buffalo wings. Pizza all day. You guys are saying pizza to this one, huh? This or that looks like the pizza wins. Okay, let's do the next one. This or that. Let's end this or that. We'll do another one. This or that. Beer or wine, guys. This or that, beer or wine. Y'all let me know in the comment area. Let's see what's going on. Evan's saying go Packers. Boneless wing pizza. Oh, talk about a life hack, Floyd. Pizza because cheese, says Evan. Beer and it's not even close. All right, where my boys at? Neither, says Lucinda. I like lemon pepper, but not that great. Michael says neither. Lance Bowers says cheers to the beer. Zach Cohn saying he likes something a little bit stronger than that. Pizza for the turtle, wine shots. Oh my gosh. Yeah, slap the bag, JT. Here we go, y'all. Back to the action. Green Bay Packers with the football from the 16-yard line. Here's the snap, a toss to the right-hand side. Into the Gabe action. That is a gain of about 5 right there. Looks like that's about a gain of 5 for Josh Jacobs. This should bring up a second down. Second down and 5. Football up to the Green Bay Packers 21. Good luck to you guys who have already submitted your entries for Week 17. $200 cash prize out there, guys. We'll talk about that later. We got a second down and 5 coming up. Our goal for this live stream is to try to get to 19-6. We need 40 more. If you're out there, help a brother out. Here we go, guys. Second down and 5. Single back formation. Jordan Love under center. Josh Jacobs, the single back. A man in motion and an end around right here. Melton looks like he gets the carry. Melton picks up about 15 yards. A gain of 14 is a first down for the Green Bay Packers. First down, Green Bay. So the Green Bay Packers pick up a first down as they go around the left-hand side of that formation, getting up to the 35-yard line. Bo Melton with an end around there will pick up good yardage. So that brings up a 1st and 10 off the second down and 5. Football to the 35. Green Bay Packers have it here. Single back formation from the 35. And this time it's a handoff to Josh Jacobs. Breaking tackles, gaining yards. Gets up to about the 43-yard line. Call that a gain of 9 at the 44 and a first down imminent. Second down and 1 coming up. Second down and 1 coming up right now. Sheena says that she prefers the herbal approach to self-medication. No judgment here, Sheena. Second down and 1 coming up. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here for the Green Bay Packers in the third quarter. Waiting for the snap right now is Jordan Love with a couple receivers on the right-hand side. Motion on the field from Kraft, a little misdirection. This will be a handoff and extra fight right there. An extra fight, second chance effort. Josh Jacobs picks up 2 yards on that second down and 1. That is good for another Green Bay Packers. First down. First down for Green Bay. Josh Jacobs exiting the game. He's pointing down at his left quadricep, his left side right now. He's coming off the field. Looks like we'll see some Emmanuel Wilson right here and maybe some Brooks as well. All right, guys. Here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. There's the snap and a handoff. This time, Brooks running aggressively on 1st and 10. Picks up 8 yards. Second down and 2 coming up here. Second down and 2. Green Bay Packers enter New Orleans Saints territory. We are counting down now. Football at the 46 as we count downward towards the end zone. 9 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Second down for Green Bay. Let's see if they can pick this first down up. Here we go, guys. Motion on the field. And we've got trips to the right, Single back formation from the 46, and now motion on the field from, looks like, Reed. A handoff to the right-hand side. Brooks gets back to the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, and picks up about 5 yards on that play. 2nd down and 2, a gain of 5. Another first down for the Green Bay Packers. And Brooks looking pretty good right now. That keeps the clock moving, and the Green Bay Packers with Chris Brooks are able to pick that one up. All right, guys. This or that. iPhone or Android. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play clock down to 2 from the 41-yard line. Looks left, throws left. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 2nd down for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. This or that, guys. iPhone or Android. I am personally on Team Android. I have never owned an iPhone in my life. I never even really had an iPod. I had a Zune. And then, of course, by the time that all that happened, you know, Android fans, I see y'all out there. See, we can be friends. We can relate on other levels, man. Team Android all day. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. There's the snap. Dropping back in the pocket. Decides to dump off to the flat. Emmanuel Wilson from the 41 trucks through a defender. Gains about 4 yards on that play. This should bring up a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. This time we're at the New Orleans Saints 37-yard line from the 41. That was the worst tackle I've ever seen, says Bob S. Joint tackle there from Taylor and Warner. Warner doing all the heavy lifting for the New Orleans Saints. Of course, the linebackers tend to do that. Broken tackles is what you get off your corners. Here we go, a 3rd down and 6. Christian Watson on the sideline getting some attention right now. Jordan Love in the shotgun here. Jordan Love in the shotgun. We got 3 receivers to the left. 36, 37-yard line here. 3rd down and 6. There's the snap. Dropping back. Jordan Love with the clean pocket will air this one out, and that'll be an incomplete pass. Just 1 inch too far past Jaden Reed. Incomplete pass does bring up a 4th down from the 37. So 4th down coming up for the Green Bay Packers as the New Orleans Saints get the stop with 7:08 remaining here in the 3rd. Saints need to hire a head coach, maybe Robert Saleh from the Jets. This defense is trash. Dude, that's not a bad idea, Micah. That's not a bad idea at all, sir. Here we go, guys. 4th and 6 coming up here. 4th down and 6. A 55-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The kick is good. We get points on the board for the Green Bay Packers. And this makes it a 24-0 game. The field goal is good, guys. All right. How about this one? Now, I know a lot of people, this might be weird, but this or that. College or NFL. All right, guys, another this or that. We are in another commercial break. Right now, the New Orleans Saints trail by 24. The Green Bay Packers just scored a field goal here. And now the score is 24-0. This is definitely a one-sided blowout. Let's see how far the Green Bay Packers can push this one here. Now, I'm a huge fan of the NFL, but I've heard time and time again people saying that college football is where their heart really lies, and this, that, and the other. Some of y'all say both, but I am just curious as to what you guys think because y'all are my audience, and that's going to determine whether or not I do college games, and if so, how many college games we will do this season. So let me know. Let me know for sure. The Potato Bowl was better, says Crash Out. What's up, Crash Out Sosa? All right, guys. I've watched more college football than NFL, says Jeff Metterling. And that's crazy considering I've seen you here a lot, Mr. Jeff Metterling, which I appreciate as well. All right, guys. While that this or that goes on, let's take a look at the stats here in this game. Jordan Love for fantasy football players, guys. Jordan Love has not been helping your team get to that championship. He has 13 of 21 passes completed, 131 passing yards, and 1 passing touchdown. He's got 11 fantasy points today. Next to him is Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs doing a little bit better. I could use like an 87-yard Josh Jacobs touchdown right now. Josh Jacobs, 19 fantasy points today. He's got 13 rushing attempts, good for 69 yards. Would like to see more Josh Jacobs myself because I need that for my own selfish reasons. But the Green Bay Packers doing a great job. They don't need any advice from me. Top pass catchers here for the Green Bay Packers. Tucker Kraft is number 1 on the team today with 63 receiving yards. Josh Jacobs is actually number 2 with 38 receiving yards. Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Emmanuel Wilson, Dontavian Wicks, Christian Watson, and Bo Melton are the rest, and they all combined for a total of about 32 yards. So not a whole lot of action there for the pass catchers for Green Bay, but we knew that was going to happen, especially when we took the head-to-head comparison look and we took a look at the running backs for this game. Obviously, the Green Bay Packers hand the football off quite a bit. 144 rushing yards per game, rushing attempts per game. They averaged 30 attempts per game already. They've got quite a few. Here's the kick return for the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints with the football. Their run game looks like this. They are 11th in the NFL when it comes to that. And all of this is green too. It's starting to wilt a little bit and starting to turn a little bit yellow right here. But for the most part, when Alvin Kamara is healthy and they've got a full offensive team, they've been pretty solid. But the Green Bay Packers, definitely the better running game today. Today, the Green Bay Packers have put up 138 rushing yards on the ground. We know that that's going to end up being more. On the other side, the New Orleans Saints just 45 today. Let's see what they can do offensively here. New Orleans Saints with the football. 1st and 10 coming up from the 30. 1st and 10 coming up from the 30 for New Orleans. There's the snap out of the pistol. And scrambling now is Spencer Rattler going forward, picking up about 6 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down coming up for New Orleans. Okay. NFL wins this or that. I like it. I love it. Let's get some more of it. 2nd down and 4 coming up, guys. 2nd down and 4. We've got ourselves a single back formation on 2nd down. Here we go. Waiting for the snap right now is Spencer Rattler under center. He hands that off, and Kendre Miller gets stuffed on the play. No gain. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 3rd down for New Orleans. This or that, guys. This or that. Let's do one. Let's do the classic. Someone give me some this or that ideas. I'll take your ideas. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 4. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. We got motion on the field, a lot of motion on the field. Players just now getting set with play clock winding down to 1. Spencer Rattler runs forward. Rattler picks up the 1st down. Gain of about 15 right there. Gain of about 10. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see what happens here. Illegal use of hands to the face, guys, against the Green Bay Packers defense. That'll be against Kingsley Enagbre, who gets fouled for that. Illegal use of hands, 5-yard penalty enforced at the 45-yard line. This will bring up a 1st and 10 from the 50. So New Orleans Saints get the 1st down. 1st down, New Orleans. And the football is at midfield, guys. Football is at midfield. 1st and 10. There you go, Floyd. That's a good one. I'll do that one next. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. This time it's a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. 2nd down and 12. Thanks for checking in, Abraxas. Haven't seen you in here in a while, man, but I'm happy that you're here. That is true, my trigger. As a disclaimer, let's effing go. Here at Football Nation, we do not condone setting your loved ones on fire. Wow, what a comment. I will say that he is right about that one. 2nd down and 12 coming up. 2nd down, shotgun formation. There's the snap. 4 receivers head out. Spencer Rattler looks right, throws right. Tough catch made. It is a catch. It is a 1st down for the New Orleans Saints. Gain of about 17. Jawan Johnson, the tight end on that one. 1st down for New Orleans. That moves the sticks. 1st down for the New Orleans Saints. All right, guys, this or that. First down and 10. And Spencer Rattler gets wrapped up, and Spencer Rattler will get sacked. A bag on the play for the Green Bay Packers. Let's get on my feet, man. Let's get up on my feet. This or that, Coke or Pepsi, guys. The score right now, 24-0. New Orleans Saints trail big time. We've got a second down and 17 after the 7-yard last. Looks like Cox was in on that one here. Second down and 17. All right, guys, we've got a second down and 17 from the 42-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Dropping back, looking right, throwing right. The catch is made. A couple of blocks on the right-hand side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. This brings up a third down and 17. Football will remain at the 42-yard line. The football will remain at the 42-yard line. A third down and 17 after the no gain. The catch made by Mims on the right-hand side. Here we go. All right, guys. What comes up next? Over here on the right-hand side, for those of you. Going to move this chair out of the way. Over here on the right-hand side, guys, your fantasy football scores for those of you who are checking in right now. Look at all of those different receivers. There's the snap dropping back. Spencer Rattler in trouble. Will wind up on the jump. Throws. The catch is made inside the 25. And down goes Dante Pettis on the grab. A gain of 20 yards and a first down for the New Orleans Saints. First down, New Orleans, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. This drive, a long, methodical drive, guys, 4:07 milked off the clock, and it is still ticking. All right, guys, the clock is hot. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. 2:24 to be exact. An I formation from the 23-yard line. There's the snap, little play action. And this time Spencer Rattler will change his mind and throw that into the hands of the Green Bay Packers. The 10, the 15, and this time it is intercepted by Green Bay. First down, Packers. Let's go. So the Green Bay Packers get the interception there, ladies and gentlemen, and that will take us back to a commercial break. Picked off there by Green Bay. Let's see that jersey number on this replay. Looks like that is going to be intercepted by 39. Green Bay Packers get the interception right there. Great job by Green Bay. It's going to be Anderson who gets the grab for the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a quick look at it. All right, guys. So, New Orleans Saints in this game have just been abysmal. Let's take a look at the Saints offense. So far in this game for New Orleans, the New Orleans Saints has had a total of 143 total yards at this point. Spencer Rattler has completed 9 of 15 for 109. One interception. He does have 2 fantasy points today. Not anything you're going to write home about. Spencer Rattler, believe it or not, and it's not surprising because he's basically been scrambling on every single play. I guess he thinks he's Lamar Jackson. But he does have 28 rushing yards on 5 rushing attempts. Kendre Miller is going to be the number 2 running back on this team today. 8 rushing attempts, good for 15 yards, 4 fantasy points for him. Top pass catchers today for the New Orleans Saints offense. Foster Moreau is actually the number 1 wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. He would be lined up here at tight end. Dante Pettis is going to be the number 2 receiver with 20 yards. He has 3 fantasy points today. And it looks like Kevin Austin, Jawan Johnson, Kendre Miller, Mims, all of those guys, they have a combined like 40 yards. So, yeah, definitely not anything worth writing home about. Offense for the New Orleans Saints, just 143 total yards, and they gave the football back to the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers defense, though, has been pretty solid. They have forced a fumble. Anderson has an interception, a second interception, 2 forced fumbles. Valentine has a forced fumble, and Keyshawn Nixon has a forced fumble. Let's take a look at the defense here for the Green Bay Packers. That's right, guys. Keyshawn Nixon forced a fumble earlier in this game. And that's going to be some extra points for him for fantasy football if you've got independent defensive players on your roster. And on the other side, guys, we do have another forced fumble, this time Valentine. So both of our corners, left corner and Valentine, right corner and Keyshawn Nixon, those guys both have forced fumbles today for the Green Bay Packers. And the 1 interception for Spencer Rattler, again, that one was Anderson. All right, guys, Green Bay Packers offense about to take the field. The Green Bay Packers offense has been much more successful in this game. 13 of 21, good for 131 yards today and 1 Passing touchdown. Can he pick up another one? Single back formation from the 20-yard line. Romeo Doubs in motion. There is the snap. In the pocket. Winds up and throws. It's tipped in the air. It's intercepted the other way. No, it finds its way down to the ground. Saunders tipped it and almost picked it off, and there was no communication. Nobody said my ball, and so that football ends up finding its way down to the ground safely for the Green Bay Packers. Almost intercepted there. It should have been absolutely picked off, and the Saints getting in their own way right there. Saints absolutely could have picked that one off. They ended up not coming down with the football. Here we go, guys. All right. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 coming up here. 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. There's the snap. Handoff to the right-hand side. Emmanuel Wilson turns the corner. The 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. A gain of 15. There's a 1st down here for the Green Bay Packers. 1st down, Green Bay. All right, guys. So the Green Bay Packers pick up a 1st down there. They keep this clock ticking. Actually, I think he might have stepped out of bounds. That would stop the clock there, but let's see what's going on here. They're showing some highlights for some other games right now. All right, guys. Here we go. We've got a 1st and 10. We've got a single back formation from the 37. There's a toss to the right-hand side. This time, Emmanuel Wilson gets the football. He gains about 7 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 3. So 2nd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Football up to the 44. This brings up a 2nd down and 3. All right, guys. How about another this or that? How about chocolate or sour? This or that, chocolate or sour? 2nd down and 3 coming up, guys. Shotgun formation from the 44-yard line. Green Bay with the football on 2nd down and 3. Waiting for the snap right now is Jordan Love. He takes it. He does hand that off left-hand side. Goes Wilson. Wilson will turn the corner. Picks up the 1st down. 1st down, Green Bay. Green Bay Packers get up to the 48-yard line. 27 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and this will bring us to the end of the 3rd. This will take us to the end of the 3rd. Chocolate or sour candy, what's your thing? I'm a sour candy fan, man. Sour Patch Kids are hands down my favorite. I gotta say, I love Sour Patch Kids. I love basically anything that makes your mouth, like, pucker. Anyways. All right, guys, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So, again, we are going to a quick commercial break. Now that we are in the commercial break, we do have 4th quarter action coming up after this. When we get back from the commercial break, the Green Bay Packers will have the football. They will be on their own 48-yard line. The New Orleans Saints looking to get their first consolation prize and just get a touchdown or even any kind of points right now. Regardless of whether that's offensive or defensive points, the Saints would probably feel better, just a little bit better. Now, the next game coming up for the New Orleans Saints, they are going to get a chance to breathe after this one. They will be playing against the Las Vegas Raiders. Next week, Saints will be hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. That should be a win for New Orleans. Should be. I don't see them bringing back Derek Carr. I don't see why Alvin Kamara would risk injury if he's actually injured right now, why they wouldn't, just let him sit out for the rest of the season. I don't know. That's just my thought process there. What is the point of ruining Alvin Kamara when you don't need to, especially if you know you're eliminated from the playoffs? And they're going to be playing, hopefully, they're going to be the fiddle here that dismounts. They're going to be the tool that dismounts the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't know why I said hopefully. I really could not care less whether the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get in or not. I do like Baker Mayfield, but just thought I would throw that in there. All right, guys. On the other side over here, Green Bay Packers schedule, they will be playing the Minnesota Vikings at Minnesota next week, and the Chicago Bears at Green Bay Packers, guys. Chicago Bears at Green Bay Packers, that'll be the end of the season here for Green Bay. All right, let's take a look at the defenses one more time, and then we'll take a look at the playoff picture. New Orleans Saints have been giving up a ton of yardage, guys. New Orleans Saints have been giving up a ton of yardage. New Orleans Saints, today they've given up 297. Green Bay with the football, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They're probably going to end up passing this up and just slowly milking this clock. I don't see a way for the New Orleans Saints to come back into this one. This is just to see how hard they can step on the necks of the New Orleans Saints before they just tap out and give up. Green Bay Packers defense has done a great job, though. They have forced 3 turnovers in this game, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception picked up for the Green Bay Packers. They're sitting at 4th in the NFL. That should improve those numbers even higher after this week. That should get them to 29 total turnovers. We will be covering the Green Bay Packers next week as well. And here is Green Bay at the 48 coming back from the commercial break. A snap, a toss to the right-hand side. Emmanuel Wilson finds a small gap there, but can't get past the 50, down at about the 50, the 49-yard line across midfield. New Orleans with the football. All right, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? How are we doing out there? We got 1,400 people watching this live stream. If you guys have been watching this live stream for 5, 10, 15 minutes hanging out with me and you haven't hit that like button just yet, hit that like button, guys. I must be doing something right if I've been able to hold your attention. It means a lot to the YouTube algorithm. It means a lot to me. Here we go, guys. A 2nd down and 8 coming up right now for the Green Bay Packers from the 50-yard line. Motion on the field. There is the snap. Jordan Love drops back. Plenty of time right now. He has plenty of time right now. He will wind up and throw, and that's swatted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Let's get some more information scrolling by. Some fresh data at the bottom of the screen for you guys. Fresh information scrolling by at the bottom of the screen for you guys. Jaden Daniels, the #1 quarterback for you fantasy football players. I will have the quarterbacks, the running backs, the tight end, and the wide receivers for this week. The top ones, those of you who are in the playoffs, that might mean something to you guys. To everyone else, it's just scrolling text. Anyways, guys, 3rd down and 8. We got a 3rd down and 8 from midfield right now for the Green Bay Packers. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field. Play clock down to 2. Jordan Love takes the snap and has to dump off there, trying to break the tackle, but cannot. Catch made there by Brooks. A gain of just 2 brings up a 4th down and 5. 4th down for the Green Bay Packers, and the New Orleans Saints will get the football back. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and end this one here. Sorry about that. I clicked the link. at the top of my chat box, and it sent me to the Week 17 pick'ems. By the way, if you have not done your pick'ems yet, be sure to do so. Here we go, 4th down and 5, shotgun formation. It looks like the Green Bay Packers are going to go for it on 4th down and 5. Play clock down to 1. No, it's going to be a hard count situation here. They were trying to get a free 1st down. Instead, they're going to take the delay of game. That'll bring up a 4th down and 10. Have you made your Week 17 picks yet? Have you made your Week 17 picks just yet, guys? This is a freebie. You're getting a freebie right here. Actually, this is the end of Week 16. So this is the end of Week 16. Week 17 pick'ems are available. It is $200, guys, to whoever wins in Week 17. If you guys want a shot at that, if you guys want a chance to win, I will plug that into the chat one more time. Here we go, 4th down and 10 coming up. 4th down and 10 coming up here. Here's the punt for the Green Bay Packers. They will send this one back. There's a flag for running into the kicker. This might be a 1st down for Green Bay. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, not a 10-yard penalty. Let's see, is it running into or is it roughing? If it's running into, it doesn't matter. If it's roughing, that's going to be a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. Let's find out what this flag is, guys. We got a flag on the play. Personal foul. Tripping by the kicking team. Uh-oh, that was not what I was expecting. Tripping by the kicking team. The penalty will be accepted. Repeat 4th down. They're going to punt from even farther back. Green Bay Packers going to be flagged for that tripping. That's a 15-yard penalty. That makes a big difference, guys. 4th down and 25 coming up for Green Bay. 4th down and 25. The football at the 33. They're tripping for sure. I don't know, man. I didn't really see that tripping there. I don't know where that flag came in or why it came in. I didn't see it on the replay. Here we go. 4th down and 25 for Green Bay. 4th down and 25. The Green Bay Packers going to kick this football back to the New Orleans Saints. Let's see what we can do here. Here's the snap. Here is the punt. This one is a high-hanging punt. Green Bay Packers fans who are still with me, that is going to be a bad punt for Green Bay. The football will be at the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. So from the 33 to the 33, I guess that's a 33-yard punt. Math. 33 to 33, it's a 33-yard punt right there. So football to the 34, and we go back to a commercial break. Fender Gibson says our guitar heads right now. What's up, Zach Cohn? All right, guys. Well then, I asked you guys, have you made your picks for Week 17 just yet? If you have not, guys, here is where you would go to do so. This is where you would go to do so. We've got 44 responses at this point, so we're picking up a couple more. Let's see how many of you guys get it right this week. We had nobody get them right last week. Again, guys, this is what we're doing. This is what I'm talking about. We are actually doing a giveaway right now. We're doing a $200 giveaway for Week 15 pick'ems. What are pick'ems? Those of you who are checking in right now, if you don't know what week pick'ems are, what weekly pick'ems are, you are literally just doing that. You are picking them. You are trying to decipher who will win these matchups in Week 17. We've got all playoff teams right here on Christmas. Christmas Day, all playoff teams in the AFC, guys. All AFC teams playing on Christmas. Then we've got an NFC showdown there with the Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Seahawks need that win to get in. Chargers should win this game. New England Patriots definitely on a backslide right now. This is probably one of the biggest games of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that Saturday game is going to be huge. This is also a Saturday game. The LA Rams need to win this game against that division rival. Colts need to win this game in order to stay in playoff contention. If the Giants win, they are out. Of course, the Bills and the Jets, divisional showdowns, you know they're always competitive, but doesn't really matter too much for the rest of the season. This is a game you flush down the toilet. Another game that you probably won't be watching right here with the Raiders and the Saints. But who is going to win that game? Can the Panthers get the upset on the Buccaneers, who are fighting to get in right now? How about the Cowboys versus the Eagles, guys? Can the Cowboys get another upset? It is your chance to win free cash money. Last week, the prize was $100. This week, the prize was going to be $100, but since nobody won last week, ladies and gentlemen, we are doubling it up. $200 giveaway for this channel. All you got to do is click on that link. Sign up for it. Let us know who you think is going to be the winner. And yeah, man, if nobody wins, then I guess Week 18 will be a $300 giveaway. Let's get back to it, guys. The New Orleans Saints with the football. 1st and 10 from the 34. Winds up, throws, left-hand side. Catch is made. Pettis again on the grab. Will pick up about 12 yards. That is good for a first down for New Orleans. First down, New Orleans Saints. First down for the New Orleans Saints, guys. All right, guys, hurry up offense here for New Orleans. Spencer Rattler takes the snap from the 45, looks right, throws right. That football is tipped down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 12:41 left to go. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. All right, guys. Uh-oh. Let's turn all this stuff off, bring that one up. Jonathan Taylor, the #1 running back in the NFL this week, 39 fantasy points. Chuba Hubbard, 32 fantasy points. Check your fantasy lineups. If you're playing against one of these guys and you're in the playoffs, you might be in trouble. 2nd down and 10, a throw to the right-hand side. The catch is made from the 45, a gain of about 2. Gets up to about the 47. 3rd down and 8 coming up here for the New Orleans Saints as the Green Bay Packers just finished the job like professionals right now. As they finish their job like professionals right now. All right, all of those players scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, those are the top players for fantasy football purposes, y'all. Bob S. already did his. That's good to know. 3rd down and 8 coming up, guys. We've got ourselves an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here is the snap, dropping back. Spencer Rattler on 3rd down will wind up, fires incomplete. 4th down coming up here. Green Bay Packers just going to get the football back right away. This is go for it territory. They kind of technically have to go for it. We'll see if they actually do or if they're just going to punt this one. All right, guys. So you know what? You guys have seen what the next games are going to be. So I'm going to ask you guys, who will win? Week 17, Chiefs versus Steelers, y'all. Chiefs at Steelers. Chiefs on top, Steelers on bottom. Who will win that game? Here we go. 4th down and 1 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans, there's the snap. Here's the punt. The boot sends that kick all the way to about the 15-yard line. Signal the fair catch. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers at the 16. They go back to a commercial break. All right, guys, we're going back to a quick commercial break. This is the playoff picture. Ladies and gentlemen, the full playoff picture. Things are still up for grabs. Chargers and Broncos, a lot at stake there. We've got the Chiefs versus the Steelers, guys. Both these teams have already clinched the playoffs. We'll have 2 games on Christmas. I will be live on Christmas. If you guys want to check in, say hi to me for just a little bit on Christmas Day. I would love the Yuletide and the just any extra support while I do a double header on Christmas. My fiance will be at work, and I decided that if she's going to be working, I might as well be working too. So I will be live on Wednesday, Kansas City Chiefs at Pittsburgh Steelers. Then for the afternoon game, the Houston Texans will be hosting the Baltimore Ravens. All of these teams at the top of the table from 5 and up have already clinched in the playoffs. The Chargers and the Broncos at the bottom of the table. Chargers have a softer schedule. The Broncos are in trouble. Next week, the Broncos have to face the Bengals, who are on the bubble, and then the following week to end the season, they have to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, the Chargers play the Patriots next week, and they finish their season with the Raiders. I think that should be pretty easy wins right there for the Chargers for the rest of the season. On the other side, the Detroit Lions, guys, they are just this close, man. They are 13-2. The Philadelphia Eagles are 12-3. Rams are 9-6. Falcons are 8-7. Lions would like to clinch the division, but the Vikings are right behind them. Vikings are 13-2. Lions are 13-2. They have both clinched the playoff, but they haven't clinched the division just yet. That is still up for grabs. And what does that mean in the NFC playoff picture? That is the difference between a bye week and having to play in round 1. That is the difference between the bye week and having to play in round 1. So obviously, number 1 will get the bye week after this. And I guess the lowest seed over here will end up playing number 1. Anyways, the picks are in, says Lance Bowers. On the other side, the Green Bay Packers are sitting at number 6, the Rams at number 3, Commanders at number 7, the Eagles at number 2. The winners of these games will end up figuring it out over on this side. We'll see how the Lions do or the Vikings do, depending on what happens in that division. The win there between the Lions and the Vikings, guys, that is the difference between 1st place and 5th place. Anyways, Green Bay Packers have the football 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10. Single back formation. There is the snap. There's a handoff to the left-hand side. Emmanuel Wilson goes backwards. He will lose 3 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down. So a 2nd down and about 13 coming up. 2nd down and 13 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. All right, guys. Are there 29 more people out there who have not subscribed to this channel yet? Let's see if I can't earn this subscribe from you guys between now and the end of this game. If we can get to 19-6, guys, we'll be in really good shape. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 11 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. From the 14-yard line, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now. There it is. Jordan Love winds up and throws. That goes off the back of one of his own players' helmets. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 12. 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Can they pick it up? I hope Hurts will play on Sunday, says Jeff Metterling. I hope so too, huh? Guys, this channel, I am doing 2 live streams on Wednesday. I am doing a game on Thursday for Thursday Night Football. I am doing 2 live streams on Saturday, 2 live streams on Sunday, and 1 more on Monday. We are going ham slam next week. Here we go. We got a 3rd down coming up right now. 3rd down and 12. There is the snap. Jordan Love in the pocket, winds up and throws a deep shot downfield. The grab is made. 1st down, Green Bay Packers, 37 yards to Jaden Reed. 1st down, Green Bay. A big first down right there. What's on Wednesday? We got 2 games on Wednesday, Germ. So, big first down, 37-yard grab for the Green Bay Packers up to the 49-yard line across midfield. Green Bay Packers at the 49. Here we go. If you're curious to the schedule, guys, check out my YouTube channel. Check out my homepage. My schedule is already posted. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This time on the right-hand side, Brooks will gain about 3 yards on that play. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Football to the 46. 2nd down. Jacobs has caught passes. Josh Jacobs has got 4 for 4 for 38. Sorry, guys. Normally, this isn't just the box score with the rushers. Normally, we've got more data, but there have been this many rushers today for the Green Bay Packers, basically just eating on the ground right now. Jacobs, Wilson, Watson, Brooks, Melton, Reed, Kraft, Love, everyone has run the football today against the New Orleans Saints. Here we go, 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation from the 46-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. The clock is hot with 9:30 left to go. Play clock down to 1. There is the snap. Jordan Love in a pocket facing a blitz will wind up and throw. Catch is made by Wicks on the right-hand side. First down coming up right here. First down picked up by the Green Bay Packers. Slots or tables. Okay, so one of the games that is tomorrow was the poll that you guys just voted in. The other game that'll be not tomorrow, for Christmas. So the Saints, the Steelers versus the Chiefs is a Christmas Day game at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here's the snap, a toss to the right-hand side. This time, Brooks tries to go forward, gets up to about the 29-yard line, shy of the 30, or the 31-yard line, shy of the 30. Who will win, guys? 3-yard gain on that side on that first down play. 2nd down and 7 coming up for Green Bay. Who will win between the Ravens and the Texans, who also play on Christmas? Do you guys have Christmas plans? 56 have voted. Kansas City, Mario. Thank you, Alex Smith, for the update there. We ended that one here. Who will win the Ravens versus bacon or broccoli? Oh, come on, JT. Broccoli all day. Just kidding. 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap. The handoff to the right-hand side for the Green Bay Packers. That is a gain of about 5. And I can't count. That's a gain of 3. 3rd down and 4 coming up for Green Bay. Let me get back up on my feet. All right, guys. They're just trying to keep the clock moving right now. 7 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock as we approach the midway point of this 4th quarter, guys. Shotgun formation here for the Green Bay Packers. Converting a first down would keep this drive alive. Just take more time off the clock. Get out of here ASAP. Jordan Love steps up to the line, calls a quick audible. Play clock down to 5. 3rd down and 4 coming up for Green Bay. There is the snap. Love winds up, throws. Catch not made. Incomplete pass intended for Dontavian Wicks. That'll bring up a 4th down and 4. So 4th down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Football at the 28-yard line of the New Orleans Saints. Definitely inside a field goal range. This will make it 27-0. This will probably be a field goal right here. Now, guys, Tank Dell is lost for the season with that dislocated kneecap that he suffered in that game last week against the Chiefs. The Chiefs played on Saturday football. They now have to play again quickly on they play 3 games in 11 days. That is brutal. There's the field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. We do get points, guys. Points on the board. Green Bay Packers pick up a couple there. All right, guys. Oh, psych. Psych, guy. I'm not ready to open up that can of worms just yet. Not ready to open up that can of worms just yet, psych guy. Well, right now, y'all, we are sitting here in this room with about 1,400 viewers. We're still shy of 5,000 or 500 like buttons. That's okay. We still need 23 more subscribers to reach our goal. We are now past the midway point in this football game. Green Bay Packers now have 27-0. Green Bay Packers now have 27-0. Shout out to Jeff Metterling, Robert Zamora. Thank you guys. Mark Till saying Football Nation. Brandy saying easy psych guy, Football Nation. All right, guys. You guys are giving me my credit. Let me give you guys your credit. To our channel members, once again, guys, thank y'all so much for everything you do for this channel. All of our VIP members, as we are hitting the 7-minute mark in this game, guys. Denise Taylor, Felipe, JT, Crystal, Lou, Val. You guys appreciate the love, the VIP section right here in the championship area. Now, I also would like to celebrate. I've got the banner down here and the ribbons for our touchdown channel members as well. Action Main, Isaiah, Peter, Rayzilla, Robert Zamora, who has perfect attendance on this channel, and Shiva75. Guys, thank you guys so much for all your support. I also want to give a shout out to our first down VIP list. That's right, guys. I got a VIP list for first down channel members here as well. These are the ones who have been with Football Nation for at least 30 days. If you see your name out here, thank you guys for your support. Everyone on this list, you guys are amazing. Love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you've done for Football Nation. Now, we've got the up-and-comers. These are our rookies right now. Haven't even made it to the 1-month mark just yet. And we had 50 more gifted on this channel. You will need to zoom in big time to read the names there. There are a lot of names, over 200 names on this list, and we just had 50 more gifted out today during this live stream. So we're doing something right, guys. We are doing something right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for giving me some of your time, even though this is a one-sided blowout. Again, shout out to the first down and the VIP list. It is all alphabetical. I hope you see your names on there. You guys rock. And these guys up here, super special shout out to our touchdown members and our championship level members. You guys are amazing. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. We do have Christmas football. We will have Christmas football for you guys. That'll be the next game on this channel. No stream tomorrow, guys. I've got to go be with the family. That is the plan for tomorrow. We celebrate on Christmas Eve with the extended family, and then Christmas Day we keep to ourselves. But right now, I've got football on the brain as the season comes to an end. Here we go, guys. This is going to be probably the final drive of the game for New Orleans as they bring that football up to about the 30-yard line. Happy birthday, Gillespie. Go, Pack, go, says Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa. Shout out to you. Fist bump. Let's go. Boom. All right, guys. This is Christmas slaughter ball, says Mad Steve. Well, we'll have 2 games on Christmas. Hopefully those games will be more fun. How about this one, guys? Who will win between the Broncos and the Bengals? That's going to be a tough matchup here. One of the better games of the week, in my personal opinion. Empty backfield here from the 30-yard line. Motion on the field for the New Orleans Saints. There is the snap. Spencer Rattler from the 30. Winds up, throws. Almost picked off right there as a man slips on that one. No flag on the play. Stops the clock with 7:03 left to go. 7:03 left to go. Dante Pettis was the intended receiver here. We've got ourselves a 2nd down and 10. The football still at the 30. Green Bay Packers up by 27. Guys, that Bengals-Broncos game is really going to be the tough one, and you are not going to get the freebie for that one. Obviously, the rules are set up. That's why I said please read the rules beforehand. I am going to give you guys a free Thursday game, a free Wednesday game, 2 free Wednesday games in the Thursday game. Here's the snap and a run around the left-hand side up to about the 39-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though. This will be a holding against the New Orleans Saints. I am going to give you guys a few free games for next week. But anybody who submits their entries before Thursday Night Football, if you get them all right, you will also get an additional 10% bonus, $25 bonus right there. If you get them all right and you submit before Thursday, it is listed there in the rules, which is why I wanted you guys to read those. Lots of nuances. We're trying to tighten down the rules and make sure that we get it all right and make sure that everything is laid out for everyone. Shout out to you Packers fans. If you're a Packers fan, drop your green and gold hearts. Here we go, 2nd down and 20 after the holding penalty. Winds up and throws. The catch is made up to about the 33-yard line. A gain of 13 brings up a 3rd down and 7 for New Orleans. 3rd down. Let's see. Packers fans, where y'all at? Let's see those green and gold hearts. Did my pick'ems earlier. Val, thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that, Val. See, Val's on it. You're going to let Val beat you to that? You're going to let Val beat you to that? 3rd down and 7 coming up right here. Thanks, Val. Appreciate you, girl. Seriously, thank you. Here's the snap. There's the drop back from the 33-yard line. And having to scramble, Spencer Rattler will wind up on 3rd and 7. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down. And they're just begging to be put out of their misery at this point. Rattler saying that there was a possible hit, a late hit right there. I don't think that's the case. But 4th down and 7 coming up right now. They will need to go for it here. Will they pick up this 1st down? Bengals or Broncos, guys? Oh, man, this will be a wild one. I hate the slackers. I call Packers the slackers because every Cowboys fan hates the Packers, and I'm a Cowboys fan, says Sin Alvarez. What's going on, Sin? Here we go. 4th down and 7 coming up here from the 33-yard line. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. Spencer Rattler dropping back. Winds up a deep shot downfield. Up in the air. It will be incomplete. A turnover on downs. Any flags on the play? I don't see a flag on this one. Turnover on downs. The Green Bay Packers will get the football at the 33. What's going on, Sin Alvarez? There is a flag on the play. Here's the flag. Let's find out what this flag is. All right, guys. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to everyone. After the play was over, unnecessary roughness, Green Bay. The ball will turn over on downs, and they will penalize the Green Bay Packers after the turnover on downs. So after the play, it was unnecessary roughness. That flag came in late. The flag came in late, so it was after the play. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. They go from the 33, a 15-yard penalty, backs up the Green Bay Packers to the 48. Probably better that that happens right now. All right, guys, the score is 27-0. Can the Slackers get a shutout on the Saints? I think they can, man. I think they can. We're going to cut this one off. This should be it, man. If the Green Bay Packers give the football back, I would be surprised. This will probably be the final score. Unnecessary breakdown of the Saints for sure. Hey, says Dave. Dave Mann saying Gino Chiavacci. I don't know what that means. Ceviche. Pomodoro. Spaghetti. My Italian is terrible. I know speak Italian. Pero si puedo hablar español. It's not that difficult. I should probably learn a little bit more. Anyways, all right, guys. So, with about 6 minutes left to go in this game, what else can I tell y'all? I can keep hammering it over and over and over again and showing you guys the playoff picture, but do you guys really care to see that time and time again? I think what is cooler that we're doing right now is this $200 giveaway. I think the pick'ems for this week is really, we're actually going to be going up to Austin, Kenneth. Thank you for asking. I think what really is the most interesting thing that is happening this week is our $200 giveaway that we're doing for the pick'ems. I've asked you guys who you think is going to win some of these games. How about that one? Who would win this one? I think we know who's going to win that one. Anyways, again, a $200 giveaway. Peter Pierce asking for a shout-out. Shout-out to you, Peter. Merry Christmas to Saints. I want to give them at least 7 points, says Joe P. I don't know if you'll be able to hand that one out. Alex Smith, I don't know what your comment was, but whatever it was, thanks for checking in. All right, guys, stick with me. Let's finish this game strong. I know that this game is a blowout. Would really appreciate you guys hanging out with me to the end of this one. We've still got some time in this game, 5:44. For those of you who are doing fantasy football, this might actually mean something for you guys. If you are in the fantasy football playoffs right now, this might actually mean something for you guys. So let's bring up the offense here for the Green Bay Packers so far in this game, guys. Jordan Love has 13 fantasy points. Josh Jacobs has 19 fantasy points. Tucker Kraft with 9. Tucker Kraft with 9. Jaden Reed with 6 over on this side. Romeo Dobbs with 4. Dontavius Wicks has the one touchdown there, the one passing touchdown for Jordan Love. 358 total yards of offense here for the Green Bay Packers. They did go over what the defense allows, or they're just shy of what the defense allows. 358 is what they have. 376 is what they give up per game. Can Green Bay break that? They need 25 more yards, 20 more yards. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. Emmanuel Wilson on this play will go around the right-hand side, picks up about 9 of those 20 yards. Looks like they're definitely on pace to break that. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 2 coming up now. 2nd down coming up. How's everybody doing out there? Be sure to hit that like button if you guys are still with me. We got 1,200 viewers. Can we get to at least 600 likes? 50% like rate would be very, very cool. Would be very super awesome, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious cool. All right, guys. 2nd down and 2 coming up for Green Bay. Green Bay has the football at the 40-yard line of the New Orleans Saints. We're counting backwards now. There's the snap, play action. And it looks like this time Willis is in on this play. So no Jordan Love. Looks like Malik Willis is the quarterback that is in now. Malik Willis is in, guys. Malik Willis is in right now. That's run to the right-hand side, a little scramble play right there. They kept that one in bounds. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this one. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. They need a 1st down. 600 likes, 1,000 likes, and I'll put on this cheese head. 1,000 likes, and I will wear this cheese head. I'll wear that cheese head to work. Shotgun formation from the 40-yard line. There's the snap. There's a play action. Winds up, throws. Malik Willis cannot connect there. So close. That football was tipped. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down and 2. Should the Green Bay Packers go for it or what? Go for it or nah? Sergio saying, never put on a cheese head. Come on. It's right here. And honestly, this foamy stuff is legit, man. This stuff really does feel like cheese. We actually got this at Lambeau Field this past summer in August when we went to the family reunion for Christina's side of the family. Official Packers gear, cheesehead, baby. Anyways, it's not me. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I've got my Dallas Cowboys chain. Anyways, delay of game right here. 0 on the clock on this 4th down and 2. They wanted to take all the time off. Looks like a timeout's going to be called by Green Bay. Their first timeout of the half to avoid the delay of game. Looks like a field goal will come out right now. They will kick this field goal to make it 30-0. Timeout has been called by Green Bay. We are waiting for some action right now. Yes, JT, that same day, sir. That same day that I proposed at Lambeau Field, we picked up this cheesehead. So, you know, when you love her, you love her. 4th down and 2, and the Green Bay Packers are lined up to go for it, guys. Here we go. 4th down and 2, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right here on this 4th down. Willis takes it. Willis drops back. He drops way back. Will wind up and fire. Willis connects. The catch is made. Goes out of bounds, stopping the clock. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. 4:06 left to go. 34 yards right there. And this brings up a 1st and goal for the Green Bay Packers inside of the red zone. B-E-A beautiful, says JT. What a play right there, guys. Malik Willis on 4th down and 2. They decided to go for it. Willis throwing a tight spiral there. Catch made by Jaden Reed on the right-hand side. Gets pushed out of bounds at the New Orleans Saints 6-yard line. Looks like we're going to have a couple running plays here. The Green Bay Packers might even score one more. What did I say at the start of this game? 34-0? Here's the snap. There's the handoff this time. The gain of about 4 on that play. From 1st and goal at the 6 brings up a 2nd and goal to the 2. 2nd and goal coming up here for the Green Bay Packers. The clock is hot with 3:45 left to go in this one. What you think about throwing? What you throwing about, Willis? I get it. Like what you talking about, Willis, but what you throwing about? We need 17 subscribers to get to our goal, guys. Here we go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game. There is the snap. There is the handoff up the middle. Green Bay Packers still can't pick it up. 3rd down and 1 coming up. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Can they punch this one in? What's McManus fantasy points? I actually... 9 fantasy points for McManus. All right, let's scroll down just a little bit. Here we go, guys. We've got a 3rd and goal coming up here from the 1-yard line. Green Bay Packers with the football. Single back formation trying to punch this one in. There's the snap and a handoff up the middle. It looks like it's good. What do they signal? Touchdown! Touchdown, Green Bay Packers! So the Packers punch it in. That time it's Emmanuel Wilson with the 1-yard rushing touchdown as he goes up for the Lambeau leap there. Lambeau leap on that one for Emmanuel Wilson. This one here makes the score 33-0, and the New Orleans Saints get shut out in this one. Can they score in this game? I doubt it. Will they score in that game? I doubt it. Let's end that poll. All right, guys, what other games do we have going on this week? Let's take a quick look. I'm going to step away here for a second. What's it going to be a close one here? That one. Packers-Vikings next week, guys. Who will win that game? Extra point is good, guys. The score is 34-0. 2:41 left to go. Who will win next week? Will it be the Packers or will it be the Vikings? This is going to be an interesting one. Again, this game going to be a really, really close one. It is going to be in Minnesota, Packers at Vikings. By the way, guys, if you want to see what the pick'ems is going to look like, it's super simple. It's seriously just click the teams. Just click who you think is going to be the winners of these games. It's that simple. You come in here, you pick your teams. You think it's the Ravens. Maybe in this one you think it's the Seahawks. You take the Chargers, right? You make all your picks, so on and so forth. Just showing you guys how the pick'ems will work. You go through all of it. This is letting you know the tiebreaker for this week, guys. If you want, you're going to have to do this. This is a required question. You plug in your answer, so I guess 645 points. $200 cash, guys, and the rules and terms and conditions are all over here. You will have to click the checkbox saying that you agree to the rules and terms and conditions of the official rules for this pick'ems contest, but everything is laid out there for you guys. Again, a $200 offer right here, guys. Hope you guys are excited for that just like I am. All right, here we go, y'all. We did get a return here. The Green Bay Packers kicked that football back to New Orleans. New Orleans going to start this at the 22-yard line. New Orleans going to start at the 22-yard line. Okay, 2:41 left to go in this game. Can we get to our goal? New Orleans Saints from the 22. We've got a shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. There is the snap. There is a handoff up the middle. This football stays on the ground. They're going to give it to him. Mims picks up 9 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 1. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. Couple more handoffs, and this game will be over, guys. This game will be over here momentarily. Not going to take too much longer. They're hurrying up right now, though. Spencer Rattler takes the snap, steps up through the pocket, winds up, throws. The catch is made, stays in bounds. Saints will go down. Mims on the grab. 1st down there for the New Orleans Saints. 1st down for New Orleans. They are not going to take the timeout. This takes us to the 2-minute warning. Back to a commercial break. All right, guys. So, a 34-point game. And since there is, not a whole lot to talk about, guys, ask me questions. Let me know. Fallout Boy or Taking Back Sunday? Fallout Boy, bro. I got to take Fallout Boy on that one, JT. Got to take Fallout Boy on that one. All right, ask me some questions, guys. Let's find out. If you guys have any questions for me, I'd say good game, but Steve N saying nope. Anybody got any burning questions for me? Like, where do I get my ties from? How tall am I? What did I get for Christmas? What do I want for Christmas? But favorite color, my favorite color is green. Green is my favorite color, LZ. Thank you for asking. Now, people are like, why is that your favorite color? Does that mean you're greedy? Does that mean you're like money? It has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with reminding me of life. I love lush green pastures. I like foresty areas. I like all of that. Just green grass, man. Green grass is just such a good feeling, especially when you got your shoes off and you're on maybe some turf right there. Oh, it's good stuff. Green for sure. Injury update on Josh Jacobs. Injury update on Josh Jacobs. So far, he hasn't come back into this game. I don't expect him to come back into the game with a significant lead. As a matter of fact, I don't expect any of the Packers starters to come back in. At this moment, I don't have more updates for you guys on that one, but that's what I got. Psych Guy asking Green Day or Blink-182. I'd take Green Day personally, but I grew up with listening and watching Green Day live. I went to a lot of Green Day concerts. What do you do for a living now? Todd asks. So, I am a client success manager for a managed IT service provider. Could you tell? I know I sure as hell look like one. I'm a client success manager for a company here in San Antonio, Texas. It has been good to me. It has allowed me to have some additional time to do content like this. I love my team, man. It's a great team to work for. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not great at sales. I was in sales. They moved me into a client-facing role where now I'm just trying to build these relationships. So I guess you can call me a business development rep if you want to say something like that. Off-season content, we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff for the off-season content. The list goes on and on, Val. Another question that was asked here is, what was in your Spotify Wrapped? Germ, I don't have a Spotify. Germ. I use YouTube and I use Pandora, but no Spotify for me. I don't know why. I'm just nuts. I have been to the horse races up in class, and the last time I went to a horse race, I won some money. Here we go, guys. There's the snap, dropping back. Spencer Rattler on 1st and 10 will wind up and throw from the 35-yard line. Incomplete pass stops the clock with a 2nd down and 10 coming up right now. 1:57 left to go in this game. Do you like the Cowboys? Do I? I sure do. Shout out Football Nation from Tijuana, Baja Cali, Baby Blue Dramatic. What's up, homie? Android, but no Spotify? I know, JT, right? Yeah, I don't have a Spotify. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Dropping back. Spencer Rattler will wind up. Fires. The catch is made. Breaking tackles. Looks like this. They're going to give him a 1st down right there. It looked like it was short, but they're going to be generous. 1st down picked up by the New Orleans Saints. That keeps the clock ticking. No timeout going to be called here. Hurry up offense for New Orleans. 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Spencer Rattler winds up and fires. Incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 1:34. Thank you, Joe P. We got a lot more graphics than this, my friend. We got a lot more graphics than just this. This is just for the fantasy football guys. Down below is our drive chart. We do quite a bit on this channel. Every pregame, guys, we go into it. We talk about the offense and the defense for the home team. We talk about the offense for the home team, the defense for the home team. We talk about the next 5 games. We do this for every stream, every team. We do this week in and week out. We do head-to-head comparisons of the quarterbacks. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints on 2nd and 10. Wind up and throw. Incomplete pass will stop the clock again. 3rd down and 10. Pass completion going down here for Spencer Rattler. Coming into this game, guys, he only had 700 passing yards, and it has not really gotten that much better for Spencer Rattler. Anyways, we do the wide receiver breakdown, and we break down both camps, away team and the home team. We do the running back comparisons, guys. We do the defensive comparisons. We do all of this pre-game, and then sometimes during the game, we read the chats or we read the stats. I put my heart and soul into this content, and I hope you guys appreciate what it is that I do here. Here we go, guys. From the 45-yard line, we've got a shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Rattler in the pocket will wind up and throw. Catch made on the right. 3rd down and 10. Goes forward for about 4th. Brings up a 4th down and 6 here. 4th down and 6 coming up for the New Orleans Saints. Zach saying that's tough, man, and it is Muhammad all me. Julie asking if I play music. I do play music. I have played guitar since I was about 10 years old. I dabble a little bit on the drums, but on the drums I am mediocre at best. Uh, heart or soul? Ooh, JT. That's a good one right there. Heart or soul? Guys, there's an injury on the play right now for the New Orleans Saints. Looks like Patrick is down right now. And this is why we do these head-to-head comparisons here. So it looks like Lucas Patrick, the left guard for the New Orleans Saints, is now out in this one. And when you look at the Saints offense, guys, y'all know that you should normally have Derek Carr right here. And this should be Alvin Kamara. And your starters on either side should be Rashid Shaheed on one side. And you should have Chris Olave on the other side. And you should have Marquez Valdez-Scantling in there as well. And you should have Taysom Hill. Literally, guys, not one of these players that is out here right now is a starter for this team. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is actually out for this contest as well. We've got a different player out there. Literally not one starter out of the pass catchers and fantasy scorers are out there in this game for the Saints offense. I'm not surprised that they struggled as bad as they did. They're showing this replay one more time, showing the injury. He did take someone who rolled up on his left leg. The left knee gets twisted up a little bit first. 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go, guys. 1:18 left to go. We got a 4th down and 6 right here. 4th down and 6, Green Bay Packers home team. Looking like they're in great shape here, guys. 4th and 6, Spencer Rattler from the 49 takes the snap, drops back, surveys, in trouble, steps up through the pocket, winds up and throws, tip drill, almost intercepted on 4th down, but it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Green Bay Packers will kneel this one out, guys. Green Bay Packers going to finish this game. The final score of this one will be 34-0. That is all she wrote. Happy birthday to Jeff. Happy birthday to you guys. Whoever's out there celebrating a birthday. Guys, let me know if you're out there. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. We've got about 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in this one. We got about 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go. We are going to get victory formation for the rest of this, so I'm not going to cut over to the drive chart or any of that stuff. What I will say, I will be live on Christmas, guys. If y'all want to catch football with me on Christmas, I will be live for those 2 games. First game on the slate for Wednesday will be at noon at Central Standard Time. That game will be the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. The second game of Christmas Day will be, there's actually 3 games on Christmas Day, but I'm only covering 2 of them. The second game on Christmas Day will actually be the Houston Texans that will be hosting the Baltimore Ravens. I will be live on Wednesday. I will be live on Thursday. I will be live on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I hope you guys come back for more. For those of you who are watching this live stream, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream, our color radio broadcast. Guys, you can check out more stuff on my website, www.footballnationusa.com. You can check out more stuff on my website, www.footballnationusa.com. And one last time, Green Bay Packers win 34-0. Green Bay Packers win 34-0. Here is the link one more time if you want a shot at $200 this week. A $200 giveaway for this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, that is all she wrote. That is the final score of this game. Green Bay Packers 34, New Orleans Saints 0. I got to go to bed. We got some stuff we got to get done between today and tomorrow and the rest of this week to get ready for the monster week we have ahead of us in Week 17, guys. 8 games this week. This will be a new high for Football Nation. Anyways, you guys have fun. Enjoy the rest of your night. Everyone drive safe. Stay safe out there. Love you guys. Until next time. Let's effing go. Peace out, everyone. We're actually going to show you guys this last little bit before I step away as well. Okay. All right. Now I'm leaving. Bye.